Try ball on the 30.
Ball on side of the field. Ball on 30. Enter. Okay, so I have to go on here. First down, and then first and 10. First and 10. Yards to go 10. So ball on 30. So say they gain 5 yards, right? 5 yards, so 35. I say ball on. Let's say they're going this way, so I'll press 3. 3. Ball on the 35. Enter. 35. But it should be second and 5. So I'll have to do it automatically. Second down, yards to go, 5.
I wonder if it has to do with the direction.
It has to have something to do with that. 1 and 3
Yeah,
should
try
go
one
that
now.
way. So if we're going,
Let's clear it.
if we're going that way, well, I can't clear the clock, but how did you clear everything? What did you press?
We press
Yards. No, it was ball on.
yeah. 1.
1,
No.
and then clear.
Enter.
All right, so we're saying ball on 30. Ball on the 30.
Press 1.
1 didn't come up.
Just give me a thumbs up.
So it's first and 10. Ball to 30. We'll say we're going that way. So we'll say gain 5 to the 20.
Good evening, OLSH friends and family, and welcome to the 2024 Senior Night Recognition. We welcome everyone in attendance to a night of celebration for our senior football players and cheerleaders. To begin, we'd like to recognize Damir Clark, Damir has been a part of the football program for 1 year. His most memorable moment at OLSH was good summer times. Damir is not sure in his post-graduation plans. Damir is the son of Kelly Johnson and is from Pittsburgh, PA. Put your hands together for Damir Clark. Up next, Ethan Speedy Davis. He's been a part of the football program for 4 years as a 4-year letterman. Other OLSH activities include freshman basketball. His most memorable moment at OLSH was the Akron football trip and winning the tournament. Ethan will be pursuing a major in physical therapy and plans to play college football. He's a member of Ebenezer AME Church in Aliquippa, PA. Ethan is the son of Tanisha Hill and is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ethan Speedy Davis. Next up, Isaiah Fields Schultz. Isaiah has been a part of the football program for 4 years and a 4-year letterman with 7 total years in football. Other OLSH athletics and honors include 4-year Leonard winner in baseball. His academic honors include the honor roll. Other OLSH activities include baseball and the Interact Club. His most memorable moment at OLSH was going to the Whippeal Championship as a freshman with 16 sacks for the total in the season. Isaiah wants to study exercise science, but is still undecided. Isaiah is the son of Kara Schultz and Elijah Fields Sr., and is from McKees Rocks, PA. Isaiah Fields Schultz. Up next, Jarrell Finkley. Jarrell has been a part of the football program for 1 year. His most memorable moments at OLSH include the 7-on-7 football tournaments with the team. Jarrell is the son of Xavier Johnson and Patricia Wallace and is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. One more time for Jarrell Finkley. Up next, Anthony Hansen. He has been a part of the football program for 2 years as the team photographer. Other OLSH athletics and honors include 4 years of baseball while earning 4 letters, 2 years on the basketball team, and a year on the golf team. His academic honors include highest honors and National Honor Society. Other OLSH activities include campus ministry. His most memorable moment at OLSH was growing in my faith and making friends. Anthony's post-graduation plans are undecided. He's a member of Our Lady of the Valley Parish. Anthony is the son of Eric and Tracy Hansen and is from Beaver, Pennsylvania. One more time for Anthony Hansen. Up next, PJ Hawkins. PJ has been a part of the football program for 2 years. Other OLSH athletics and honors include being a member of the swim team and lettering, being a letter winner of the swim team for 3 years. His academic honors include honors and highest honors over the past 3 years. Other OLSH activities include theater, concert and chapel choir, and campus ministry. PJ says his most memorable moment at OLSH was Coach K helping me get into lifting, leading him to join football. PJ will be pursuing a degree in mechanical engineering. PJ is the son of Laurel Schubert and Petrus Hawkins. PJ Hawkins. Up next, Olivia Hyatt. Olivia has been a part of the cheer program for 4 years as a football cheer, as a captain her senior year, and 3 years of basketball cheer and competition cheer. Other OLSH athletics in honor include 1 year of softball. Her academic honors include the Academic Honor Roll. Other OLSH activities include Junior Achievement, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and Prom Committee. Olivia says her most memorable moment at OLSH was losing her shoe in the middle of performing at the cheer competition. She is planning on attending an undecided school as an architect major. She is a member of Most Sacred Heart of Jesus Parish. Olivia is the daughter of Marcia and Wayne Hyatt and is from Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Hyatt. Holly Kaminsky. Holly has been a part of the cheer program for 3 years of football cheer as a co-captain her senior year. Other OLSH athletics and honors include 3-year football cheer letter, 1 year basketball cheer letter, and 2 years on the competition cheer team. Her academic honors include the Academic Honor Roll. Other OLSH activities include Junior Achievement, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and the Spanish Cooking Club. Holly says her most memorable moment at OLSH was winning Prom Princess in the cheer bus rides. She is planning on studying early childhood education with a dual major in special education at an undecided school. She is a member of Most Sacred Heart of Jesus Parish. She is the daughter of John and Janet Kaminsky and is from Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Holly Kaminsky. Up next, Van Cavels. Van has been a part of the football program for 4 years as a 4-year letterman and team captain. Other OLSH athletics and honors include highest honors, letter winner in football, baseball, and basketball. His academic honors include highest honors. Other OLSH activities include football, baseball, and basketball. His most memorable moment at OLSH was the football team's Akron 7-on-7 trip last year that the team won. Van is committed to play football at Akron University and plans on going into the medical field. He's a member of Christ Church. Van is the son of Robert and Nicole Cavels and is from Bridgeville, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Cavels. Up next, Ronnie Smith. Ronnie has been a part of the football program for 2 years. His academic honors include honors and high honors. His most memorable moment at OLSH was his first start for the football team. Ronnie is hoping to attend a college for a law degree. He's a member of Christ Our Savior Parish and is the son of Ronald and Kimberly Smith and is from Perry North, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Smith. Next is Tristan Votecki. Tristan has been a part of the football program for 4 years as a 4-year letterman and team captain. Other OLSH athletics and honors include track with a 1-year letter honor. His academic honors include highest honor roll. Other OLSH activities include freshman basketball and track and field shot put. His most memorable moment at OLSH was Heinz Field his freshman year. Tristan's after-graduation plans are undecided. He is a member of Archangel Gabriel Parish and is the son of Joe and Ashley Votecki and is from McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania. Tristan Votecki. Last but not least, Colby Zwagert Jr. Colby has been a part of the football program for 2 years. His academic honors include junior year first and second quarter honors. His most memorable moment at OLSH was all the lunch table talks with friends. Colby will be studying business management and finance at an undecided college. He is a member of Crafton Heights United Presbyterian Church. Colby is the son of Colby Zwagert Sr. and Ashley Thomas and is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Colby Zwagert Jr. That concludes our recognition. OLSH football congratulates all the seniors and wants to thank everyone who had a helping hand in tonight's festivities. Now stick around and be prepared for an exciting night of football.
Thanks, Austin. That was Austin Hanson doing a great job emceeing the senior night. Stick around. We got to pay a couple bills. We'll be right back with Charger Pregame right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Don't you dare go away. We got more coming your way in just a moment.
following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody. I'm OLSH. I got Grant Kalish, Christian Harbaugh in the booth here on OLSH Sports Network's presentation of Charger football. And the Chargers and the Rams from Ligonier Valley made the long trip out here from Ligonier Valley. And talking to some of their Ligonier Valley fans, guys, and they said it was a haul, so we're going to have to do it next year. So it was like almost 2 hours. It was like an hour and 45 minutes. So should be a good one. Ligonier Valley comes in with a record of 2-2, and your Chargers are 1-2 after that defeat down at South Allegheny. And Grant and I were there, and Grant, you can confirm that Chargers played good, just a couple mistakes, and South Allegheny was good enough to take advantage.
Yeah, I thought the first half in that game was pretty even all around, and then, it was just kind of a muggy football game in the second half outside of the 2 scoring drives for South Allegheny, and that was ultimately the difference in the game. But the Chargers certainly hung around, and they'd have a chance to beat them if they saw them again.
And I think right now for the Chargers, I'm amped up for this one, guys, because let me tell you, you're getting back on home soil tonight, right? And the biggest thing is for the Chargers, like, the offense just hasn't clicked yet, but we've seen a good spurt of it in different games. But they're just inches away from completing passes and making big-time plays, and they'll lead to some points. And tonight I just feel like they're due for a big game, and hopefully it's tonight on senior night.
Yeah, we talked about Coach Militzer, about just what you were talking about, Grant, or Christian, this week, and he basically said the same thing. We're just like inches away from playing the perfect complete game, and he's looking for every week. We made the comment that every week they seem to be getting a little bit better. The inexperience is starting to go away,
Right.
and the game experience is really helping the team out.
Yeah, and I think the one thing on the other side of the ball, the defense has been there. And, I mean, there's a couple games, obviously, you look at the box score and you're like, man, they gave up some points. But it doesn't tell the tale, right? They've been on the field a lot. It's been a lot of 3 and out for the offense. So tonight, if they're able to move the ball a little bit, the defense gets a little bit of rest. And I think with a healthy defense and a little bit of rest, they're pretty, important. They'll be able to get some stops.
Yeah, it's the other thing is that, and I don't want to make too much of it, and people say you're just making excuses. You look at the teams that OLSH has played this year. They played a very good Gene Matsuk Rochester team, which they beat. Then they play a very good. Well, all the rest of the teams have been ranked that they've played. They played Seton LaSalle. They played South Allegheny. Who else they played? It was somebody else in there. But anyway, they're all good teams that Chargers, don't have to worry about hanging their heads.
Right.
We'll take a break. Well, actually, we caught up with Coach Militzer, and this is what he had to say this week. Hi, and welcome to OLSH Pregame, as the Chargers are hosting Ligonier Valley in senior night in week 4. Actually, it's week 3. But
It's going fast. Regardless.
it is. Yeah, keep up. A tough loss last week for the Chargers, but an opportunity here tonight that they can turn it around and come up with a win on a big night for the seniors.
Absolutely. Before we get started, though, I got to congratulate. We got a celebrity here with us. Congratulations to Al. He was getting inducted into the Moon Distinguished Alumni Circle. So we're all excited for him and well deserved. So congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
But as far as we go, I mean, I think I said to somebody after the game, we have a lot of really good players and talented players. We're not a great team yet, and a lot of that is because when you look at us, and I've said this in the past, I mean, we have 5 kids that have a lot of varsity experience on the field, but then the other.
Thank you. As a reminder to everyone, we are guests here at the stadium, so please take care to keep the stadium clean. Throw garbage away during and after the game. Thank you all for your consideration.
Hi, and welcome to OLSH Pregame, as the Chargers are hosting Ligonier Valley in senior night in week 4. Actually, it's week 3. but
It's going fast.
it
regardless.
is. Yeah, keep up. A tough loss last week for the Chargers, but an opportunity here tonight that they can turn it around and come up with a win on a big night for the seniors.
Absolutely. Before we get started, though, I gotta congratulate. We got a celebrity here with us. Congratulations to Al. He was getting inducted into the Moon Distinguished Alumni Circle. So we're all excited for him and well deserved. So congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
But as far as we go, I mean, I think I said to somebody after the game, we have a lot of really good players and talented players. We're not a great team yet, and a lot of that is because when you look at us, and I've said this in the past, I mean, we have 5 kids that have a lot of varsity experience on the field, but then the other 6, I mean, it was their fourth game, and that's what you're seeing. We're hanging with some very good teams. I mean, a majority of that game we outplayed South Alabama, and we saw that with Seton, so I think, again, those were both AAA teams last year. So I think you're seeing the culmination of quite a few things right now. If we were getting blown out every week, I think there'd be concern. Obviously, we want to win football games, but I think you're starting to see some growth in some different areas. And, I thought it was the first time offensively we really started getting a rhythm. We just stalled a few times. But we really got in a rhythm for the first time since Rochester. So liked what I saw there. And it's literally, Al, it's 1 or 2 things. I mean, it's, we had one drive going in the second half, and we're moving, and we jump off sides twice. Or, we get a drive going, and, we don't block a guy, and you get a big sack. And again, a lot of it is experience-type plays, and I still really, truly feel if we can win a few games and sneak in the playoffs, we're very dangerous.
We mentioned that in the booth that you can see the improvement with the team each game, especially in the trenches. I think in the line, your line play is really improved, and I think it was a great move putting Tonery on the line. He seems to solidify. I mean, he seemed to.
He's a kid we're going to have to watch a little bit. Like, you could tell it took away a little bit on defense. I mean, that's a lot to play both ways like that. Fortunately, this year we have numbers to do that. So you'll still see him and Chris Harris there. But we talked about maybe limiting some, maybe, a couple series a half to solidify it. But we saw some the other great thing is people, we talk about the JV game. And the results have not been in the JV game either, but we're seeing growth, So there's a couple young guys like Taryn Bonner had a great JV game, and we've been giving him some reps this week. He's only a young sophomore, big kid, does everything he's coached to do. So kids like that, you can kind of work in the mix a little bit and give him a few series to make sure Owen isn't on for 150 snaps. But yeah, when Owen was in there, it was different. So he'll stay there, but he'll also get some breaks, as we go. And but I think there was a lot of positives from it. It was just a matter of, again, 1 or 2 mistakes. We also get PJ back this week. PJ was a kid for us, one of our seniors that we're honoring this week, that he was out for a week, so that was our right tackle. So having him back helps a lot. And, speaking of the seniors, you mentioned it, Al, it's senior night for these guys, and beautiful night.
Yeah. Coach, with having such a young team, you talked about how, you're getting there in terms of the wins and losses, and the only number that matters right now is 0-1. But how do you make sure that everyone is focused on the fact that, you played some tough teams and you're going to get there and it's going to be fine, but, you need to focus on that?
Well, I think we've had a couple approaches. I mean, we've been hard on these guys, and because we know the expectations. So I've coached them a lot harder than I have in past years, and positively, but corrected the errors, and they respect that, and they see that we're still trying. They know what's in front of them. This week is very important against a very good Ligonier Valley team. The thing about Ligonier Valley is they're going to be well coached. Coach Beidel and I coached together in an all-star game. So I called the offense, so I might have to mix some things up this week. He knows some of our terminology, but Coach is a great coach. He's been doing it a long time. Before they joined the Whitfield, they were consistently winning district championships. And, so our kids know they have an opportunity. You win this one, you're right back in the mix in the conference, So that's what we talked about this week, just taking it one at a time and understanding, team South Allegheny is a pretty darn good football team. Again, you've looked at who we've played, and I don't think anybody mentions that either. You look at who we've played. A Rochester team that, was a semifinalist last year, and it's always tough to beat.
a 4 charity team that went to the state finals in single A, and 2 triple A teams. So, you know, I mean, it's a big adjustment, you know, but I think the focus has been there this week. You know, we had a good heart-to-heart after the game, a really good heart-to-heart in our meeting, and just like, hey, everything's still there, but, you know, we got to start executing. We got to start taking advantage of every second in practice.
You bring up a great point. Out of all the teams, the 4 teams that we played this year, only one of them is not ranked, and they were a semifinalist last year in 1A. The other 3 teams are all ranked.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not
We
like
didn't
it's
get
a
any
soft
breaks.
schedule. No, it's not a soft
and
schedule.
like, even like I said, the next 2 teams we see have veteran coaches in Ligonier Valley and Apollo Ridge the next 2 weeks, and they're extremely well coached. And you know, while again it goes back to that thing, we have some guys that should be able to run by Ligonier Valley guys, but they're very well coached. And you know, the coach teased me this week though, they're going to catch a flight, I think, from Latrobe to Pittsburgh. So we always thank the Whippeal for that. This great scheduling arrangement.
And here we go for the start of tonight's game here at Moon Stadium. The Chargers won the toss. They elected to receive. So they'll get the opening kick and try to put points on the board right away.
Apologize about cutting the interview off, but it was just about to end, and we didn't want you to miss the opening kicks here. So
it'll be Carr to kick off for the Rams.
looks like Ty Hawkins back deep.
And he kicks it, and it is going to be caught by Hawkins at the 5-yard line. He's running forward, now makes a little move to the outside, cuts back in, still on his feet, and he's going to fall forward to the 35-yard line. That's where the Chargers will set up shop to open up the game.
Well, that's good right there. That's what you like to see from Hawkins early. Get a good kick return here and give the Chargers some field position to start here.
Nice 30-yard return for Hawkins.
Let's see if they take a shot early here, guys. I mean, why not, right? Get that offense going.
I don't know a lot about their Ligonier Valley's defense, so we'll see. I'm sure the coaches do. They've seen film, so.
Chargers break the huddle, 2 to each side of Cables, and the back is Chatfield. Cables takes the snap, looks, quick throw, caught by Speedy. Speedy cuts it upfield, and he just can't break a tackle, and it looks like a fumble that went out of bounds.
That's exactly what happened,
and it'll
Grant.
be the Chargers' ball at the 44-yard line.
Good play to start the game. Cables gets it out quick on that, and Speedy's coming up limping here, but tough tackle on the sideline, just lost the handle.
Well, good chance here for the shot, like you said, Christian. 2nd and short.
Yeah, why not take a shot here early? A little play action, run a streak route down the sideline.
Cables once again with 2 to each side, and Chatfield in the backfield takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Chatfield, and Chatfield makes a cut up the middle, and he is going to fall down at the Rams' 45-yard line. First down, Chargers.
That's what you like to see there. Chatfield getting those feet moving. That was good blocking up front by the Chargers. That's something that we haven't seen, guys, for the last couple weeks on the ground game.
Yeah, Chargers need those 10-yard runs just in their offense.
Guys, the last week with Chatfield, his first varsity game, the hesitation was there. There was no hesitation there.
Not at all.
Cables takes a snap. Play action, throws, caught Schultz, and Schultz cuts through the middle, and he rumbles down to the 30-yard line. First down, Chargers.
And this is what you've been talking about, Al, a little play action there, and Cables, again, getting good protection and being able to get rid of it early to Schultz in the slot, and Schultz picks up a first down.
That little slant, it's been an effective weapon for the Chargers. And I see Speedy Davis limping off, and he's being looked at by Aaron Natupski right now.
Yeah, you don't want to see that, but the Chargers have momentum on their first drive. Cables has 2 to each side. Chatfield still in the backfield. Cables takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Chatfield, and he tries to find a hole in the middle, but he's going to be spun down, and he lost the ball, and it looks like it's going to be picked up by the Chargers.
Good recovery there. Again, I thought Chatfield, he got off that line good, but good wrap and tackle in space there by Ligonier Valley.
It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Go back to that bubble screen here.
Now it looks like Speedy's getting ready to come back in. They reinforced some tape on him.
Cable's going to have 2 to each side again with Chatfield to his right, takes the snap, drops back, throws it deep, and it is incomplete over the head of Ty Hawkins. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Man, that was a great out route there. He had Ty one-on-one there, and Cables, I mean, he put it on the line. It's just a little bit over Ty's head, but it was good touch on it.
I don't know, Grant. This is eerily familiar, similar to last week. They get inside, get right around the 30, 25-yard line, and all of a sudden they just kind of sputter.
Yep, they're right here at the 30, but last week they started going backwards once they got to the 30.
That's true.
So hopefully, I mean, I'd like to see them run the ball here and then try to
because you know
get
you're
it.
going for
This
it on
is 2
4th
down.
down.
It's 4 down territory, yeah.
Well, Speedy is back in the game. Cables has got Speedy to his left. Now he motions Schultz out. Cables takes the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to his right, and he cuts upfield, and he has a good play. He's going to be close to the stick.
Just short.
And they're going to mark him a yard short. It'll be 4th down and 1 at the 22-yard line.
I love that play there, getting Cables out early and using his feet, and there you go. 4th and manageable here, and now you can really go either way you want. You can hand the ball back off here. Cables, you can keep it, which isn't a bad idea, but also you can go back with that bubble screen or maybe even Schultz across the middle. Got some options here.
4th and 2. They mark him 2 yards short, 8-yard run for Cables.
Cables, once again, has Speedy to his left and Schultz to his right. He's going to take the snap, and it's going to be a direct snap to Speedy, and then Van gets it, and they do not pick up the 1st down.
And that's a tough one there, guys. I mean, just the Chargers being too cute, I think. You know, direct snap to Speedy there, and he just not ready for it, fumbles the snap. I think keep it simple there. But unfortunately, Chargers not going to come up with points after a good drive here.
Well, let's get the defense going here. Crank it up. They've been playing some solid defense all year.
And we know the Chargers, the games that they've had to manage to get turnovers on the defensive end is put them in a good spot and a position to be able to be successful and win games.
Here comes the Rams offense. It'll be Bowden Schreier at quarterback. Under center, he hands it off, and it's not going to be much for the Rams. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
My man Chris Harris in there early. He's tough, physical, great linebacker, got some great size, good speed.
He's been playing some monster football for the Chargers.
With
man.
him and Cables out there on the edge, I mean, that's hard to compete with.
Schreier takes the snap, hands it off, and they are going to stumble forward for a gain of a yard. That was Jabonowski on the carry.
The senior. He's their big offensive weapon.
This is what you like to see early with the Chargers. Front line doing some work early. Good tackling here, not giving up too much ground or space. But you can't fall asleep here on 3rd down.
Don't forget, Owen Tonery no longer wearing 15, Charger fans. He's wearing 58 out here on the defense. So
another tight formation for the Rams. And we're going to get a flag before the snap. It'll be a false start on the Rams.
Pushing back.
And it'll be 3rd down and 14.
The Chargers here can play back a little bit here. Don't give up anything at the sticks.
Schreier, play action, steps to his left, throws down the field, and it is incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Swigert with a nice defensive play there to knock it down.
Swigert's been playing good in the secondary here. Good job there on the coverage, knocking it away. On that out route, going right for the sticks. I mean, if Swigert's not there and gets a hand on it, it's probably a 1st down.
Hawkins back for the Chargers. 3 and out for the Charger defense.
Yeah, great start for the Charger defense, and now the Rams are going to punt it away. It'll be Ty Hawkins back to receive for the Chargers. And we're going to get some movement before the snap. So
I think it's going to be against the Chargers, but
Offsides here.
it'll be still 4th and 9. Move the ball up to the 29-yard line.
So here comes the punt for real. It's fielded cleanly, and it gets away. And it'll bounce at the 37-yard line, and it'll be picked up by Hawkins at the 25. Tries to make a man miss. Now goes to the outside, and he is going to be just slapped down at the 26. And the Chargers will start off their second possession of the ball game right there.
Fellas, he scares me every time he returns punts because he's always scooping up those balls that are bouncing and rolling around. Luckily there he holds on. It was a tough tackle, but
I mean, ultimately he might have saved the Chargers 5 or 6 yards,
Yeah.
but yeah, I hold my breath too.
every time it's kicked to him, I'm kind of like, oh man, I hope he holds on to the football.
No, the Chargers start at their 26.
Here comes Cables. He breaks the huddle. He'll have 3 to the top. And Speedy alone at the bottom.
They need to be turning the lights on here soon.
Chatfield is the back for Cables. Looking to reset the play clock. And they will. They're still looking to reset it.
There it is.
And the play clock is good, and we are ready for play. Cables takes the snap, hands it off to Chatfield. Chatfield makes a cut towards the outside, and he was so close, but instead he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, gain of 2.
And Chatfield doing a good job. He's very explosive, got that quick first step, and again, he breaks free of the first tackle, but just can't sneak past that second tackle.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. Like, you can see it, but it just doesn't happen just yet.
I mean, imagine just getting him to the outside. He's gone. He breaks one tackle. It's over.
Cables originally had 2 to either side. Now Schultz motions to the bottom. He takes the snap, gets it out, caught by Schultz, and Schultz is going to run forward to the 35-yard line. It'll be close to the sticks, but it'll come up just a yard short.
That's a great play there. I like Cable standing in the pocket, absorbing that hit there, and that was a tough hit. And he gets the ball out, Schultz, and he's getting that chemistry and connection with Schultz right now. And again, puts the Chargers in a position to pick up this first down, keep the drive alive.
Well, Christian, those two worked out all summer long, so the timing is there.
Yeah, it definitely has shown, and they got to keep feeding Schultz the ball too.
I agree.
Cables with 3 to the top and Speedy to the bottom, takes a snap. It's a keeper, and he has a hole up the middle, and he is going to be brought down at the 42-yard line. First down, Chargers.
And another smart play there by the Chargers. Great play call in the booth, and again, just, when you're, 3rd and short or, 4th and 1, you got to just give Cables the ball and let him push behind the line. And he'll pick up the first down probably 90% of the time just falling forward.
Yeah, it's a play that's been successful all season for the Chargers.
Yeah, when your quarterback's 6'6", 240, I mean you give
he's
him
a
the ball
big
and let
boy.
him run, yeah.
Imagine people trying to tackle him.
Same thing with Schultz. Schultz is no small animal either. He's 6'1", 215.
Cables, 2 to each side, takes the snap. Play action, throws, and it's incomplete off the hands of Schultz. Dangerous up in the air, but it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was the one there, and it was quick. The pocket collapsed pretty quick on Cables, and he gets the ball out, and just a little tad too high and behind Schultz. Luckily not intercepted there.
Cables, once again, 2 to each side. Chatfield still the back. Takes the snap, hands it off to Chatfield, and he is going to be brought down. A nice play by the Rams. It'll be a big loss for the Chargers.
It was senior Hunter Carr with the sack, or not the sack, but the tackle in the backfield.
Those are just the plays there that the Chargers just sometimes can't break. You know, you got a good play drawn up. Chatfield going to try to get to the outside there, but the blocking just wasn't there. Pocket collapse quick. Good wrap-up tackle by them.
Big play for the Chargers. Third down and 14. 2 to each side of Cables. Chatfield still the back. Rams showing pressure. Cables takes the snap. It's a blitz. He has to get it out, and he won't. And can he break his tackle? No. He'll be brought down all the way back at the 25-yard line. It'll be 4th down and very long. Chargers will have to punt.
That's another tough one there. Blitz being sent, and they sent the house. Cables had trouble getting it out. I mean, all his wide receivers were running downfield, and nobody turned around quick enough for him to be able to get the ball out.
4th and 27, guys.
It'll be Patrick Altmar to punt it away for the Chargers.
See if Patty can get a hold of a good one here, flip the field a little bit.
And he gets it away cleanly. It's a nice punt, and it is going to be fielded. And he avoids one tackle.
Look out.
And he's running up the field. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. There is no Chargers in sight, and he is gone. Touchdown, Rams. It's John Jablowski.
Wow. My man is fast. Jablowski just dodges one tackle and straight up the sideline and in the end zone. And these are the difference makers here. Not a bad punt by Patty. Had some time. Got a little bit of hang time. Got the Chargers able to get down there and be in coverage, but just misses one tackle, and he gets to the outside. He's quick.
He's their do-everything player. That's his 8th touchdown of the year. The next most touchdowns by any player on the Rams has 2.
Yeah,
so,
and you talked about it before the game off the air about him being their lethal weapon.
And looks like the Rams are going to shift into their extra point formation. Looking to reset the play clock.
Yep.
And they do. It's Carr for the extra point. The Chargers move, and there's going to be a whistle before the snap.
Yep, offsides Chargers. I thought was the kick good anyway?
I don't know. It might have been a little bit.
It looked to be good.
They're going to re-kick.
Well, that was just a weird play there. They were asking for to reset the clock, and I think the Chargers just got antsy a little bit, jumped there.
Pedalino is the holder for the Rams. Jacob.
So here we go, the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. That's Hunter Carr on the extra point, and the Rams strike first here. It'll be Rams 7, Chargers nothing with 4:18 to go in the first quarter.
Hey, you got a couple announcements here. Just to let you know that the football team is selling popcorn. Check the team's social media accounts on Facebook, X, and Instagram for more information and to place your order. Now, 50% of each of the sales goes to the team. Thanks for your support. Also, head coach Don Militzer and some of our senior football players are being interviewed live on 93.7 The Fan at Dave & Buster's on McKnight Road after tonight's game. Stop by to support our seniors, and while you're there, make a purchase during the interview and mention OLSH football, and 20% of the sale will go to the team. That's out at Dave & Buster's on McKnight Road.
Oh, here we go. The Rams to kick it away. It'll be Carr kicking to Ty Hawkins. So Hawkins looking to respond after the punt return from Jadalowski.
4:18 left in this first quarter.
And the kick is away. And it's going to bounce and be
No, he should let that go
touched
into the end zone.
by Hawking, and he's going to have a lot of Rams to beat. And he slips a little crack, makes a little spin, but he's ultimately going to go down after a fight at the 15-yard line.
Crazy to see him pick up that much yardage
Yeah.
after he muffs the kick there. But, yeah, definitely Al should have let that one go in to the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
And that just comes from playing experience.
Exactly.
He's young. He's super talented. But he just got to learn that some of the times he just got to let it go.
I applaud his enthusiasm and wanting to get to every ball, Christian, and go.
Too.
But sometimes you got to be smart.
Right.
Well, he's probably thinking that
I can
Chargers
bust
need
this.
to make a play.
Yeah, he's
So
like, I can make something happen.
I can
believes
bust
in
this.
himself.
Yeah, and that's great too. Confidence is great, but again, you just got to play smart sometimes. But here we go.
There's Cables, 2 to each side. Chatfield still to back.
They should be restarting the play clock here. There it is. Start it again. Now you go.
So here we go. Cables takes the snap. Play action, throws, caught. Hawking, and he cannot make the first man miss.
He needs to
And
keep running there.
Yeah,
it'll
as soon
be
as
a
he
loss.
catches it. Yeah, as soon as he catches that, that's a great play. I mean, Cables gets it out to him quick. He catches it, but then he's dancing too much. He's got to get those happy feet and just take them upfield.
It's a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14.
And some of these plays are just what kills the Chargers' momentum and their drives, right? The penalty or taking a sack or something like that where you get out in the flat, but you can't get anywhere with it.
Yeah, the Chargers this year are very successful when they don't get negative yards. Every time it seems like their drives are killed by negative yards, but here's Cables. Another play action. That one's going to be caught by Schultz to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down or 3rd down.
I'd like to see some curl routes coming back to the football on the sidelines here. The middle's been a little jammed up with Ligonier Valley's zone that they're playing right now in cover 2. But I'd like to see the Chargers get something to the outside.
3rd and 9 from the 16.
Cables once again with 2 to each side. Takes the snap, drops back. Now he steps up in the pocket and he throws, and it's incomplete. Almost intercepted by John Jabonowski again, but it'll be 4th down and the Chargers will let the punt.
That was a smart move by Cables to step up in the pocket there and gain some valuable seconds to get that one off. And you got to compliment the defense there. It was a great play.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good job by Cables to keep the play alive. And Nite actually stopped and reversed upfield, but just threw it a little bit behind him. Cables might have, should have just tucked it and ran.
Here comes another punt for Altmar. And this one is going to be away, and it's going to bounce. And Jabonowski falls over, and it's going to get a nice Charger roll, and it'll go all the way to the Ram 30-yard line, and that's where the Rams will start their drive with 2:20 to go in the first quarter with a 7-0 lead.
I don't think Jabonowski knew it was going to take that kind of crazy bounce. He wasn't ready for it. He thought it was going to go out of bounds, and it almost hit him. Would have been a huge play for the Chargers. But get a good roll there. See if the Chargers can lock up on defense.
54-yard punt, guys. That's awesome. That'll switch the field for you real quick, but Chargers not going to take advantage of that.
Well, the Chargers forced a 3-and-out on their first defensive possession. Let's see what they can do here. Be Schreier under center again. Takes the snap, and we're going to get a whistle. Flag down.
I see a false start on Ligonier Valley.
So they'll be in the hole to start the drive with a 1st and 15.
Hey, Coach Donnie and Coach Nick would like to wish Lily Militzer a very happy 13th birthday tonight. Happy birthday, Lily.
Yeah, one of my sister's friends over at Archangel Gabriel.
Happy birthday.
There's a little pitch to Jabonowski, and he is going to not get much.
Yeah, I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage, guys. I think that's about it.
It'll be 2nd and 15.
Charger defense all over that pitch, trying to get him to the outside. Good wrap and tackle. And defense has looked good so far.
Yep.
And we've had games like this before, huh, fellas?
Yep.
Where the defenses look great, and you give up a special teams touchdown.
So first time in shotgun here for Schweier. Takes the snap. He looks, and it is almost intercepted.
That was Harris.
By Harris. And instead, it'll be 3rd down and 15.
All he had to do there, guys, was jump up a little bit. He was right there. I mean, it literally went right through his hands.
Yeah,
but,
and there was nobody around him either.
If he just jumps up in the air an inch, he picks that one off. But good coverage downfield by the Chargers.
Yeah, it's been the story of the year for the Chargers, just an inch.
Yep, that's
all around.
No doubt. That's a great point.
3rd down and 15. Schweier takes a snap, and he hands it off. And Cables with a big hit to bring up 4th down. Ball carrier gets up to the 34-yard line.
Delayed run by the Rams there, and I thought he was going to break through. Good job by Cables to get back into play. Big-time hit.
Yeah, 3 and out, so that's another good series for the defense.
Yep, 2 3 and outs for the defense, and now Ty Hawkins will get another chance. And we have a kick that's going to land, and it'll roll out of bounds.
They are definitely kicking it away from Ty, guys.
They don't want to give them a chance. They'll say it rolled out at the 32-yard line with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I would kick it away from him, too.
I would,
He's
too.
got special talent. If he ever catches one clean and they get a little bit of blocking upfield for him, he'll be gone.
Yeah, I mean, they learned from their own successes with Jabonowski taking that one back, and they're like, all right, 1 punt return's good enough for this game.
Yeah, you got to cut it off right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, actually, Jabonowski, I mean, from scrimmage, he don't have very many yards. He got his touchdown on that long punt return. So
here's Cables with 3 to the top. Takes the snap. Quick throw to Hawking, and Hawking breaks a tackle, and he is going to continue to spin and fight forward, but it'll only be a gain of 1 yard to the 33-yard line.
The Rams defense right now has been all over the place, only sending 3 that time. We've got good blocking up front, but just it's pretty clustered over there on that bubble screen.
probably the last play of this first quarter.
Yep, we got about 15 on the game clock and 10 on the play clock. So the Chargers have to snap it. Cables once again has 3 at the top. Takes the snap, looks, throws, and it is going to be incomplete. And we still have 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So the Chargers will have to run 3rd down and 9 on this half of the field.
On this near side here, guys, you had Speedy one-on-one over here. I would take your chances with a curl route coming back to the sticks. I mean, right now, I think you need to play in space. The Chargers keep, their reads are going on the opposite side where there's trips, and there's just a lot of defenders over there, a lot of chaos.
Anderson and Ty to the near side.
Got Cables with 2 to each side. And now Schultz motions to the bottom. Cables takes the snap. He's under pressure. He gets the ball out, and it's going to be over the head of Schultz. It'll be incomplete, bring up 4th down and 9, and that'll end the first quarter. Rams 7, Chargers nothing through 1.
we're back, getting ready to start the second quarter. 7-0 Rams over the Chargers. And guys, other than the first drive for the Chargers that sputtered out, not much ball movement there. Ligonier Valley defense has stiffened up. The Chargers defense has been spectacular the whole game. It's just one special teams play.
Yeah, just one play has changed this game so far. The Chargers definitely been able to outwork the Rams in every aspect except for the special teams punt return. But, you know, guys, I think the offense that we seen on the first drive, they've got some movement, right, and they mixed up their plays and they kept them off balance. But these last two drives, they haven't been able to complete a pass, so I think that's kind of put their offense at a stall.
Well, Chargers looking to have a better second quarter. It'll be Altmar to punt it away, and it is going to bounce at the 32-yard line, and it'll be picked up. And looking to make a cut, going to the outside, and he's looking to get the edge, but he will not get it. He is going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. Good job by the Chargers to get the pursuit.
Good job. It took everything to be able to get him down, and he changes directions on the field. And good job by Swaggart to cut him off finally and bring him down.
Yeah, Bush and Swaggart kept stringing him out, coming to the near side. It was Swaggart with the eventual tackle, but credit Bush with an assist there.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to funnel him and keep him in front of you. They did a good job there. See if the defense can generate something here. Maybe a turnover. Add some spark, add some life to this sideline, and get you guys hyped up.
Yeah, we said it. This is a very disciplined Rams football team, and the Chargers going to have to play solid on both sides of the ball if they want to come away with a victory here.
Right.
It'll be Schweier under center here to start off this drive for the Rams. Takes the snap, hands it off, and makes a cut and falls forward up to the 32-yard line. It'll be a nice gain on first down.
And the Chargers doing a good job up front here so far, keeping the Rams at only a couple yards a carry, but that time let them loose for a couple extra yards. Kind of managed to keep them behind the sticks here.
Yeah, he kept it in between the tackles, and then student body push. Picks up 6.
Schweier under center again. Gets the snap, hands it off, and he is going to be met in the backfield by a bunch of Chargers. And it'll take 3 of them to bring him down, but it'll be a loss on the play. And it'll be third down and medium.
Schultz with the initial hit.
Yeah, that was big time there by Schultz getting off the edge. Good tackle before they can get that triple option going.
Are they saying no gain? Yeah, no gain.
Yeah, now you got a big third down. See if you can get another stop.
Need to get to the 36-yard line.
Now Schweier in the gun. No, he's under center. He gets a pitch to the outside. It's Wojnarowski, and he makes a cut, and he is up for a first down for the Rams up to the 40-yard line.
He gets back past that first tackle, and if they were able to wrap him up there, he would have been short of the sticks, but good moves by Jablonowski. Good feet. Picks up the first down, keeps his drive alive for the Rams.
He needed 4. He picked up 7.
They marked him at the 39-yard line. And we'll have a 10:07 to go in the second quarter. It'll be Schweier under center again. Hands it off, and he's going to cut to the outside.
Big hit.
And big hit by the Chargers. I think that was Carr on the carry.
There is a flag on the play.
Holding.
Against the Rams. Yep.
So that'll back up the Rams, and it'll be first down and 20.
Depends on where the hold was.
Give or take.
And I think we got a Charger down. We do. Marking it back at the 32.
So it'll be first down and 17 after the injury.
Yeah, I've got 18, yeah. Trying to see who's down. Is that? Aaron Natupski out there with Coach Militzer. Both Coach Militzers. And they're standing in front of him, and I can't see who it is. I think it's Jake Bame. I think it's number 6. Or no, 6 would be Taylon Ellis.
Yeah. Any cramping or something, maybe?
It is Ellis. He's got a little hitch in his giddy up, coming back to the sideline with a little help from
Maybe
his friend.
got a stinger or something.
Yeah, it could have been.
And Ellis has been pretty good these last couple weeks on defense here.
Hey, congratulations to Jonah S. Jonah won the boys golf qualifier and is now headed to the first round of the WPILs this Monday. He is the section champion, and he's an OLSH golfer. Congratulations, Jonah.
Did you play this week?
Wednesday, Thursday, and today.
There you go.
Here we go. First down and 17, but first we're going to get another flag.
This should be a false start on. I saw the 2 wideouts take off.
Yeah, they're backing up, so the Rams continue to dig themselves a hole. It'll be first down and 22 now.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, they got it at 22. I'll go with them.
And Schweier will be in the gun, and he loses the ball, and he's going to pick it up and roll and just throw it away. And that's
I don't know. I don't see any receivers over there.
The officials might talk about it, but for the moment, it's a great play by Schweier to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage and not take a big loss.
Man, that was a big-time play by the Rams to be able to pick that ball up and throw it out of bounds. But I agree with you, Al. I didn't see anybody in the vicinity.
There was nobody in the vicinity over there.
And the Rams catch a break
and
there.
And it wasn't across. Oh, yeah, it was across the line of scrimmage, but there was nobody over there.
He definitely dodged a bullet there. The Chargers, that could have been huge.
So Schweier will be in the gun again. Has a man in motion, and he's going to hand it off to him. He loses the ball, but he falls on it, and that'll bring up third down and long.
Chargers defense doing a great job here. Can't fall asleep deep.
That was Aiden Mulhern.
You don't want to take no chances here if you're the Chargers defense. Be solid. Don't give up anything over your head. Make sure you keep them in front of the sticks.
Third down and 23 for the Rams. Schweier in the gun, takes the snap. He looks. He's going to throw it deep, and it is going to be incomplete. He would have been a first down, but instead it'll be fourth down and a quarter of the field.
Throws into double coverage back there, and the Chargers, no way they're going to let that one get caught.
Man, he almost came up with a spectacular catch, and I'm not going to lie, when he went to the ground, I thought he caught it.
I did
first,
too.
And I was like, man, this can't be happening right now. But good job by the Chargers covering downfield. It was more like triple coverage because they came over with the safety late.
So now the Rams will have to punt it away, and the punt is up in the air. Hawkins back to receive. It's going to take a bounce and
get away from it.
Hawkins is going to try to fall on the ball for no apparent reason, and he will luckily come up with it. And the Chargers will start at the 40-yard line.
Listen, I think they're going to have to think about taking him off the punt. I mean, I know he's spectacular when he catches it, but he never gets those opportunities. Half the time, it's always something rolling on the ground, and he's always going for it.
And
just run away.
At that time, there was a ram right there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that could have changed this whole game.
Yeah.
Right now, your defense is doing a great job at keeping you in it. Your offense is, one connection away from scoring a touchdown. You don't want to give them extra points because you turn the ball over on a punt return.
Well, good field position for the Chargers as they start at their 40.
Yeah, Cables will have 3 to the top. Start off this drive. Takes a high snap, pitches it out to Chatfield, and Chatfield has a burst of speed to the edge, and he is going to get right around the marker, but there's a flag down.
Oh, there is, right over there.
We got holding. Did that come in late? That was a great play by the Chargers, getting Chatfield to the outside.
Here comes the official to explain it to the referee, and we'll see what's going on.
Oh, the Chargers have been waiting.
Are walking back, so.
They've been waiting on that burst out of the running back position really all year, and it's a shame that one of their bigger plays is taken back.
Yep, hold. But it happened up, up
it
field.
Happened late.
So it's going to be 1st and 11. I mean,
Right.
I mean, it negates that great run, but
that's what we talked about at the beginning of the telecast, like just these penalties and little minor things that end up stalling your drives. But I will say this. I would go right back to him. Just come in the opposite direction.
I would come. He got more room on this side of the field.
Maybe you don't flip it to him. Maybe you come through on a delayed handoff, but something to get him back in motion. Maybe you run him out in the flat.
Well, Chatfield comes over to Cables' right. As Cables takes the snap, he fakes the pitch, and now he's running up the field, and he jumps over a man, and he is going to be down for a gain of 12 and a first down Chargers.
Holy smokes, guys. How athletic is he? What a big-time run by Cables, and good fake the pitch, right? And we just talked about coming back to that side and going back to Chatfield, and Cables keeps it, calls his own number, big-time jump.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't jump over the tackler because that's not allowed in high school football.
Well, does it count when he's falling to the ground and leaping for him as a tackle? That's basically what just happened.
That's what happened, right.
Well, they let it go.
Cables takes the snap, gives it to Chatfield, and he has a burst, and he's going to fall forward to the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1.
And when you get that out of Chatfield, you get that out of Cables, the line there, you get a big hole like that, and, man, the Chargers are lethal. But it looks like coming back. We got a hanky on the field here. Holding again. It's coming back.
So the Chargers have had 3 nice running plays in a row, 2 of them called back due to penalty. And it'll be 1st down and 20.
And you got to feel for Chatfield. He's made a couple nice runs on this possession, and they're called back because of 2 holds.
Yeah, I mean, him and Cables both.
Cables takes a snap, pitches it to Chatfield again, and he tries to cut, and now he reverses fields, and now he's making guys miss, and he's dragging defenders all the way up to the 47-yard line. A great play there by Chatfield.
Man, he's special when he can get out there in the open field and makes 2-3 guys miss, cuts it back up, and
we got a Charger on the turf. Guys, I think that's if I'm seeing it, is that 77 or 67?
I thought it might have been Gamble, 67.
Yeah, I thought it was 67.
And that looked like a tough play there because when Chatfield cut back upfield, it looked like they threw him to the ground. I thought that could have possibly been holding on the Rams.
Yeah, that's Gamble.
Well, that's another example there of Chatfield just being very explosive. That's what we expect from him, and you know that's the kind of play that he's going to be making on a regular basis.
Yeah, they just need to keep feeding him the ball. I mean, right now, unfortunately, a couple penalties, stalling his drive and pushing you back. But, you know, when those penalties don't happen, I mean, Chatfield, he's super explosive. And he's going to be able to – he's due to break one here and get in the end zone.
Well, the Chargers, 4 straight plays have had nice runs, so that sets up the play action here if they want to get this out of this timeout.
And I think it's got to go one-on-one on a single side with whether it's Ty or whether it's Speedy. Get somebody playing one-on-one with that pressure and just say mano a mano, we're just going to throw it downfield. Cables is going to connect with him for a touchdown.
Hey, we want to give a shout-out to our boys soccer team, which is currently undefeated, and to our girls cross-country team, who won the section title earlier this week. Let's go, Chargers.
Big time. Chargers winning all around. Patty, soccer team.
Yep.
Still doing a great job in net.
Yep, in the goal. Well, the good news is Gamble's not going to the table. He's standing there on the sideline, so.
Well, 2nd down and 14 here for the Chargers. Cables has 3 receivers to the bottom. Takes the snap, and he's going to keep it. And he has a blocker, and he runs upfield with a little bit of an explosion, and he gets down to the 43-yard line. Another great run for the Chargers.
I mean, every time they've called his number tonight, and Chatfield's just led the blocking downfield, Cable's made something happen, and right now the Rams aren't setting up for that. They are all on the outside trying to take away the threat of the speed on the outside with the wide receivers, and right now Cable's just calling his own shots.
Guys, they came all the way from 1st and 20 to now a makeable 3rd and 4.
Yeah, and at this point, too, I think in this juncture of the game and the way your defense is played, you're in 4-down territory.
I would consider that, yes.
Cables takes the snap, gives it to Chatfield. He makes one man miss, and he's going to fall forward, but he will be short of the 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down and about 2 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
And I'll say it again here, fellas. Go for it. Put the ball in Cable's hands. Let him fall forward and push the POW. Do not try to get cute here and do anything crazy.
Yeah, the offense is staying on the field.
Yeah, last time the Chargers too gimmicky on their 4th down and short.
Yeah, just let Cables keep it here. Hey, listen, if they make a stop here and Cables doesn't pick it up, then it's exactly what it is.
Cables takes the snap. He is going to keep it. He tries to go to the outside, and he has a burst. He has a 1st down. He's making men miss, and he is going to be out of bounds up at the 22-yard line. Great play by Van Cables.
Just keep running that same play. Right now, until they stop it, why not? I mean, at this juncture, why would you stop it?
Guys, I've been saying all season and my whole career here at OLSH is if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No.
I mean, you run it until they prove they can stop it.
Right, and so far they haven't been able to stop it, and he's getting good blocking up front. I wouldn't change anything.
Well, here's Cables with 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. And let's see if he runs it again. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He breaks a tackle, and he is going to still be up, and he is still going, and he is going to get about 10 yards. Looks like he's a little bit short of the marker, but another great play for Van Cables.
Again, he's getting great blocking up front and makes 2 guys miss. A little juke step there, and he's just keeping those legs turning, and good pickup again. And now, you know, maybe you think about it here. Maybe I know we ran the same play a couple times, but maybe you get something else. But if anything, you're handing the ball to Chatfield.
Right.
You're not throwing the ball right now.
No, I wouldn't throw it down here.
Well, Cables has a back to each side. Takes the snap, and he pitches it out to the outside, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chargers. It's Speedy getting into the end zone.
That's the type of play we've been looking for. He got 2 to his side, and and it's coming
Hold
back.
on, there's a flag.
It's a block in the back, and it was right here, and it was not even necessary. And I didn't say anything because I seen it, but I was hoping they didn't call it, didn't want to jinx it, and it's coming back.
So worried about officiating Saturdays.
That's a tough break for the Chargers because they just ran a
Blindside.
beautiful play.
They called a blindside block.
Yep. Oh, if you've seen the replay, it was right here on this near side. And it wasn't even necessary. Chatfield was going to walk into the end zone. When we talk about it, just, I mean, don't even put the refs in that position to make that call. Don't even hit them. I go back with the run play again.
So the Chargers are going to have second down at the 18-yard line.
All right, still doable, guys.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't stopped the run yet. Keep running.
Cables takes the snap. He's going to go to the air, throws to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. And that is going to be John Anderson with the grab, and the Chargers get on the board.
I see no flags. This one's going to stand, guys. Whoops.
We just talked about it earlier. Just Anderson up the sideline. It's just a curl route. Comes back to the pylon, and good job by Cables to throw it to his outside shoulder. He turns around, good feet, keeps it in bounds. Great catch. Big-time touchdown by the Chargers. Way to battle through adversity, too.
Yeah, I think that touchdown's going to be a turning point on the year for the Charger offense. With all the times that they kept getting knocked back, they probably went over 100 yards on that drive.
I think this drive is going to keep their season alive and add a spark here on offense because they really showed something there and they found something that works.
Altmar with the extra point, and it is good, and we are tied at 7 apiece here with 4:41 to go in the second quarter.
You know what was so impressive about that drive, though, is the fact that they kept running it with Cables, and then you draw up that great play to fake it to Schultz and have the triple option with the kick out, but then the block in the back. But then you come back, we think they're going to throw, and they pass it. That's a heck of a play.
Hey, we want to thank our football sponsors this year, Brewer Airport Toyota, located at 8900 University Boulevard in Moon Township. Call them at 412-265-4743. And Doughboys Pizza, located at 508 Island Avenue in McKees Rocks, 412-771-1030. And also Archangel Gabriel School. Thanks to our sponsors. So with, like you said, Grant, 4:41 left here in the half. Chargers tie it up. Altmar now will kick it off. Ligonier Valley Rams will send 3 deep. Jablonowski will be in the middle.
So Altmar will kick it away here as the Chargers look to follow up their score with a defensive stop. And it is going to be fielded by Jablonowski at the 2-yard line. And now he's at the 10 trying to make a cut, tries to get to the outside, but instead he'll be brought down at the 18. And that's where the Rams will start their drive here in the second quarter.
Good job by the Chargers special teams here. Not give Jablonowski anything.
They really are containing him pretty much for the game. I mean, if you look at his stats per game, I mean, he's dominating other teams. And other than that punt return, he's really not done that much.
No, he hasn't.
And I'm knocking on my head, knock on wood. So
yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot of time
yeah,
left in
there
this
is.
game.
But, I mean, so far they've done
to spark it.
So far Chargers have done a nice job on him.
Absolutely.
So Schweier goes under center, hands it off to Jablonowski, and he makes a couple of cuts, and he's going to fall down right at the line of scrimmage.
Might have got a yard there. I don't know.
Chargers defense again coming up strong.
Nope, they're saying no gain. Oh, is there a penalty? Oh, yeah, there was. There was a hold.
Hold.
That'll push him back. It'll be 1st and 20. First and 19, actually.
Yeah, there's been a lot of holding by both teams today.
I'd build the box here. Send the Haas.
And Schweier under center hands it off, and it's not going to be much. Looks like it's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 20. We got 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the second quarter.
The Rams a couple times here running this triple option, but the Chargers gotta pay attention here deep. Don't let no play action and let somebody go one-on-one down the sidelines.
Right. You just got to contain here.
That was the one play the Rams were close on, that play action.
Don't let them get the outside.
Schweier takes the snap. He's going to throw, and he has a wide open man, and he's going to make a cut and fall forward for a 1st down Rams, and they will mark him at the 32-yard line.
Cameron Kunkel with the reception.
Well,
Not what you wanted there if you're a Charger fan.
That's one thing you can't give up there. The Chargers go in zone, and he just found the soft spot, and it was a good throw on the money. Good catch. And Shire right now looks like he's hobbled a little bit. He's not moving as efficient. You got to pay attention for another pass play here.
Shire takes the snap, hands it off to Jabanowski, and he is going to slip forward for a gain of 3 to the 35-yard line. Two minutes and 50 seconds now to go in the half.
Hey, it's senior night here at Moon Stadium. Congratulations to all our senior football players, seniors cheerleaders, and their families here and at home.
Schweier takes the snap. It's a pitch, and the Chargers have good penetration there. It's going to be a loss, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Great job by Cavels and Chris to get in there. Be able to keep Jablonowski behind the sticks, but right now, again, that 3rd and long, Chargers can't let that soft spot be open in that zone, and I wouldn't mind them going man here, making sure you're covering all your spots.
I see what you're saying, Christian. I was watching Schreier come in from the sideline with the play, and he has got a little...
Schreier takes the snap, looks, dances in the pocket, gets the ball out. It's tipped, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Chargers. It is Talon Ellis on the interception. What a play.
Man, Ellis, what a great job. Good hand-eye coordination there. The ball gets tipped up in the air, and the Chargers had their hands all over that ball, and Ellis comes up with it.
Hold on, hold the boat.
Penalty.
I didn't see one.
Was it after the fact, though?
I didn't see a flag. I think it's going to be a Charger ball.
Oh, no, we're good.
Oh, yeah, the official point in Charger ball. It might go back, but nope, right there.
Marked at the 41-yard line of Ram territory, minute 43 to go. And the Chargers have an opportunity to strike before the half.
I'm sorry, guys. I was watching referee. He wasn't moving back up the field, so that's why I was...
And Ellis just coming back off the stinger, too.
Cables takes a snap, rolls to his left, looks, now steps up in the pocket, lost the ball, and it's intercepted. He throws it right back to the Rams. So the teams exchange turnovers, and the Rams will have it at the 41-yard line.
That's what we're talking about, guys. Again, the Chargers making a heck of a play on defense, getting a turnover, and then Chargers get the ball back. They try to dial up Cavels to run again, give them the run-pass option. And
oh, do we have a flag? There was a flag on the play. Holding against the Rams.
Wow.
Wow, so the Chargers get bailed out here.
Catch a break.
And, you know, it seems like it's about time that the Chargers have something go their way.
Right, yeah. I mean, all these flags are always going against them, and a couple times here, just little turnovers. But this one goes the Chargers' way, and great field position here.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 31 now. So the Chargers need to take advantage of these mistakes.
Yeah, you got to score here. Get some points before halftime.
They got 3 timeouts and a minute and a half to go.
Cables takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right this time, throws, and it's going to be caught. Nice play to Ty Hawkins, and it'll be a first down Chargers.
Yep, they got it.
And that's all you need to do there. A roll out by Cables, gets good protection, and just fires a strike there to Ty. And again, we're looking for those comeback routes and those curls right back to the sticks on the sidelines, and Cables and Ty hook up.
Now
Just
from the 18-yard line.
Keep the chains moving, boys.
Cable straight at the top, and he's got Speedy to the bottom. Takes the snap, fakes a pitch. Now he runs up the middle. Cables is going to fall forward up to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down with 50 seconds and counting here in the half.
Yeah, you can take your time out here.
And the Chargers will take their first charge timeout of the half with 48 seconds to go.
That was a great play again. Chargers been running that a couple times. Fake the pitch to Chatfield and just take it right up the middle.
Charger fans, you want more information on the OLSH Chargers for roster stories and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. Special thanks go out to our website sponsor. That would be the Covenant Financial Advisors. Also, join us at Ladies Night Out, sponsored by the OLSH Prom Committee on Friday, October 4th at Highmark Stadium. Now, tickets are $45 and include food, a signature drink, and door prizes. Visit www.olsh.org/ladiesnightout for more details. And if you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 11-yard line for Cables with a back on either side. Takes a snap. He pretends to hand it to Schultz. Instead, he flips it to Speedy, and Speedy is in for the touchdown, Chargers. It's the same play they ran for the touchdown that was called back, and now Speedy gets his touchdown.
Terrific play. Again, dialed it up. Like you said, they ran that play, and it was called back before with the block in the back, but this time run to perfection. Schultz faked the handoff, and then get the run out with Chatfield in the backfield. And good pitch by Cables, good catch and run by Chatfield for the touchdown. And that's what the Chargers needed, too.
Yeah.
Needed points.
That's perfect with 41 seconds left here in the half.
Yeah, you'll feel good going into halftime after that one.
Altmar's extra point is good, and the Chargers now have a 14-7 lead.
Great. A lot of people wouldn't have noticed there, but Tellen Ellis, credit him with that extra point. It was a bad snap back. He handled it, set it up, and Patty put it through the upright. So Tellen Ellis with a point saver there.
Yeah, and credit him for the interception,
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
And get this Chargers offense a little bit of life, and good job finding the end zone here. Now you're up 14-7. Don't let Jablanowski here run anything back,
Right.
kick it away from him.
I
Make
would-
sure you can.
I would squib kick it and even make one of the up guys get it if they have to.
Yeah, keep the ball out of his hands. You don't want anything crazy happen in 41 seconds here.
It's Jablanowski and Demetrius Owens back deep for the Rams.
And Altmar will kick it away, and it's going to be caught at the 3-yard line. And here comes the run back, and there is room up the middle, and now he makes a cut, and he's going to be brought down around the 40-yard line. So a nice return there for the Rams with 33 seconds to go.
3 timeouts Rams have, so.
We were holding our breath there, guys. He
Yeah,
kicked
it was.
it right to him.
Yeah.
That was perfect, and he gets a good return. Yeah, you got to pay attention here. You can't get beat deep.
Right.
Shire's been known to throw a couple good balls in this game. I don't want anything crazy happen over the top. So secondary for the Chargers going to have to be dialed in here.
So it'll be at the 39-yard line. Shiver takes the snap. He throws it, and it is going to be
They're saying incomplete, or he got it?
And
No, that is incomplete.
no catch. 28 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Close there. Good job by Swaggart and Chris Harris.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if the official was waving timeout or incomplete.
Yeah, it was hard to see. It's on that far side there. It looked like it might have been a good catch. I mean, honestly, he might have just caught it out of bounds.
Right, that's what I say. He caught the ball, but I think he was just in the white.
2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Schweier takes a snap, looks. He's going to throw in the backfield. It's going to be caught by Jabanowski, but he is not going anywhere. It's a big play for the Chargers, and that'll mark them back all the way at the 31-yard line.
I had to mark him at the 32, but
That looked like Gilden on the stop there. Big job.
And it looks like that'll be the end of the first half. Rams content to sit on it.
That was big time there.
that's it.
That'll conclude the first half with a score of Ligonier Valley 7 and your OLSH Chargers 14.
There you see, we made it to the halftime. OLSH 14, Ligonier Valley 7. We will be right back after these messages for halftime show here at Moon Stadium with the Chargers coming back and from behind. They were behind 7-0. They've scored 14 unanswered here. So don't you go away. We'll be right back after these messages. Hey, the third annual OLSH Trivia Night benefiting the Athletic General Fund returns on Saturday, October 12th at the Hub in Coriopolis. Assemble your team of 8 and get ready to test your knowledge. Only 15 tables are available, so secure yours before it's too late. For more information and to register, visit www.olsh.ejoinme.org www.olsh.org/registration. Did you know that the early action application period for OLSH class of 2029 is now open? The early action application fee is just $25. Submit yours by midnight on September 28th to take advantage of this opportunity and receive an early acceptance decision. Apply online now at www.olsh.org/apply. Hey, you can save the date for OLSH's Fall Open House on Sunday, October 20th from 1 to 3 p.m. Explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Don't you go away, folks. We got more halftime coming your way here on the OLSH Sports Network with the Chargers leading the Ligonier Valley Rams 14-7. Don't go away. We'll be right back. a couple more items for you to take in. Gear up for the new Charger with new Charger fashions from www.olshgear.com. Customize your gear with You Pick apparel and represent your favorite team. Visit the sales section for discounted items. That's www.olshgear.com. And did you know that you can earn money for the OLSH Athletics program when you purchase gift cards through Raise Right? Athletics General Funds receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by program participants. If you have questions or concerns or want to learn more, email sstuckman at olsh.org. That's SSTUCKER, start over. SSTUCKEMAN at olsh.org. Once again, I want to remind everybody that head coach Don Militzer and some of our senior football players are being interviewed live on 93.7 The Fan at Dave & Buster's on McKnight Road after tonight's ball game. So stop by to support our seniors. While you're there, make a purchase during the interview and mention OLSH football, and 20% of that sale goes to the team. And the football team is selling popcorn. Check the team's social media accounts on Facebook, X, and Instagram for more information and to place your order. 50% of each of the sales goes to the team, so thanks for your support. Coach Donnie and Coach Nick would also like to wish Lily Militzer a very happy 13th birthday, and it's tonight. Happy birthday, Lily. Congratulations need to go out to Jonah S. Jonah won the boys golf qualifier and is now the section champion and will head to the first round of the WPILs this Monday. Good luck in the playoffs, Jonah, and congratulations. And a shout out goes to our boys soccer team, which is currently undefeated, and to the girls cross country team who won the section title earlier this week. Go Chargers! Welcome back inside Moon Tiger Stadium, home of your OLSH Chargers, where the Chargers at halftime here on senior night have the lead 14-7 over the Rams, as the Chargers scored 14 unanswered points, guys, and proving that they can take this team down. I think if they play steady and execute the plays, I think they can continue their winning in this contest here.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely started to figure it out there. They got a big-time turnover by Ellis, and they were able to punch it in for a touchdown, take this lead here. But, yeah, right now, like, they're figuring it out. Cavels with his feet, getting some good blocking. Chatfield getting in the outside, getting some running. Got Speedy in the mix there. Hopefully use Schultz as a weapon here in the second half. But right now, the other tail of the game has been the defense. It's been spectacular.
Yeah, it feels like the Chargers, they've been waiting all year for something like this to happen on offense, and especially to have it on consecutive drives. And they had that long drive with all the penalties, but they scored in spite of that. Really can bring them a lot of confidence for their offense. And with such a young team, once they get clicking, they're going to keep going and keep scoring. And if they can just continue to keep up the pace, have a strong second half, and finish this game, they're going to be in great shape for the rest of the year.
Well, the Chargers defense, we've been talking about being stellar again tonight. The lone touchdown for the Rams came on special teams, so the Chargers defense so far in the first half haven't given up much, and they've controlled Jabanowski pretty much, other than that special teams touchdown that he had. The Chargers 2 scores. The first one came from John Anderson, scores his first touchdown for the Chargers of his OLSH career, and the second one, Speedy Davis kicks it in for his third of the year, and the Chargers take that 14-7 lead.
Yeah, and I think the one thing too about the Chargers is, you finish the half like that, you feel good going to the locker room, right? Now you got to be able to build off this, and on the defensive end, it's been really good so far, but the one thing you don't want to do is fall asleep a little bit, let them throw the ball downfield, so they're going to have to be dialed up on that. Right now, the Rams have been doing the triple option and handing the ball off most of the time, but can't fall asleep out there in the secondary. But for the Chargers, going to have to keep the pedal to the metal here on offense.
Yeah.
Keep mixing it up, and hopefully this opens up your passing game a little bit with the run game being so well tonight.
The other games going on in WPIL 2A, in our section, Allegheny Conference, tonight there's only one other game in our conference. That's South Park at South Allegheny. That should be a good one. I would like to I don't know if there's film of that one somewhere. That one should be a good one, South Park and South Allegheny. We played South Allegheny last week, and that's a pretty good football team. And South Park is coming up in 2 weeks right here at Tiger Stadium, so that should be a good one. The other South Allegheny Conference games is going to be tomorrow afternoon, and that's Apollo Ridge at Shadyside Academy. So 2 more opponents. But in the Century Conference, it's Charleroi at Keystone Oaks and Washington at Stowe Rocks tonight. In the Western Conference, all the games being played tonight, it's Beaver Falls at Mohawk, Elwood City at Freedom. Elwood City's having a nice year. Riverside at New Brighton. Western Beaver having a nice year. They're at Union. Also in the Century Conference, tomorrow is Carlington at Seton LaSalle. And that game will have some consequences as well.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah. But, yeah, to your point, too, you were talking about the Chargers offense. I think it was you, Christian. Maybe it was Grant. I can't remember. Somebody mentioned the Cable's using his legs to open up the offense. I think that's going to pay dividends here in the second half, because now the Rams are going to have to adjust to that, because they weren't ready for that. Cable's using his legs on the quarterback draw, and those were not broken plays. Those were called plays.
Right.
So they can adjust to that, and when they do, then that opens up options for the Chargers. He can go pass option and things like that, and then the offense can take off.
Right. I think the Rams are going to have to do a better job of putting more people in the box.
Yeah.
They've only been sending 3 guys, maybe 4 at most, so they're going to have to make that adjustment, like you said, and then it's going to free up the guys on the outside, and hopefully they can go back to some bubble screens or maybe even swing passes to get them out on the outside and in the flat and use their athletic ability. But also, I think don't go away from the slant routes and the comeback routes and the curl routes on the sidelines, because that's been able to be successful for the Chargers in that first half.
Yeah, they've been open, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to remember, this is only Cables' second section game at quarterback, so they really haven't been wanting to use his legs so much in the non-section game with his injury history. So now it feels like you can really unleash him as a full playmaker.
Getting ready for second half action. As we said, Ligonier Valley comes in with a 2-2 record. They are 1-0 in section. Chargers are 1-2. They are 0-1 in section. And a huge game for the Chargers, talking to Coach Militzer and his staff, and they believe that if they can win this game, that really puts them back in the mix and back, able to maybe, I don't know if they can win the section, but because there's some, we have a very strong section.
Right.
There's some good teams in our section, but definitely in a playoff position, and that's what this coaching staff wants right now from this Charger team. Very young, we say it all year, and it's the truth. Very young team, and they're maturing with every game, and you see the maturity.
Right. Well, the one thing I'll say too that touched on that, Al, if the Chargers just get in position to get themselves a good seed in the playoffs,
right,
they're a dangerous team.
Yes.
Nobody's going to want to play them, right? And the way their offense can start clicking in a hurry and they can score fast, and if the defense can keep up what they've been doing a couple of these games this year, I mean, the Chargers can make a little bit of a deep run, and who knows, maybe even try to contend to win the title.
You never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, and that really tells us how big of a game this is for the Chargers, because if you win this one, both of these teams 1-1, you'd think this is a team the Chargers need to be over. The Chargers would get that tiebreaker, and then they'd almost be up one. But if they lose, the Chargers would be 0-2, Ligonier Valley would be 2-0, and then they would not have that tiebreaker. So they'd basically be 3 games back of this Ligonier Valley team.
Digging yourself out of a little bit of a hole, so hopefully the Chargers can hold on here. I'll tell you too, guys, this gives me the feeling of the first game out against the Rams in Rochester.
Yeah, the other Rams.
The same feel that I've got. Defense has played well, low scoring. Chargers have had some bright spots on offense, a couple of times shooting themselves in the foot and not being able to capitalize on points. But for the most part, they've been playing a great football game and just got to finish it out here.
Well, for your viewing pleasure, our upcoming schedule is next Friday. The crew is going to make the trip out to Apollo Ridge. Well, it's actually in Apollo. They don't have a field on their school grounds on the campus, but they play at Owens Field in Apollo. I know that's a long hike. If you don't want to make the hike, we encourage you to, but if you don't want to, we'll be there to bring it to you.
Do you got any hotels out there that we can stay and
you know what,
a day early?
It's funny you mention that because not for that, but I asked Coach, I said, because they got a JV team this year, and we're playing JV games. I said, you going to play Ligonier Valley in JV? And he says the coaching staff at Ligonier Valley didn't want to have to get hotel rooms.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, this is like a business trip here. But, yeah, that'll be another tough one, and that's why you got to get this one here. You go on the road, long drive, little, as you say, on a plane, jet lagged. Who knows how you feel after you get off a long bus ride.
Well, here we go to start the second half. The Chargers are going to kick it off to the Rams. It'll be Altmar to kick it with the dangerous Chabanowski lurking on the return unit for the Rams.
Yeah, they need to keep it away from him. They keep kicking it right at him. The other deep player is Demetrius Owens on the near side. Waiting for the clock and everything to get set. And the official gives a signal, and here we go.
And Altmar kicks it away, and it's going to be fielded this time by Owens, and he runs up the field. He's making some moves, and he is going to cut, and he will be met and brought down at the 35-yard line. So the Rams will have decent field position to start out the second half.
I'll tell you what, guys, I didn't catch the number of that purple and gold streak that went past Owens, but if he'd have hit him, he'd have cut him in half.
Yeah, that would have been a big-time hit.
Oh, man.
And what a way to start the second half, and it would have got the sideline jumping. Let's see what the Chargers defense got here. I mean, they've been solid all game.
One thing I've noticed with the Chargers, and I don't know if I'm missing him, but Owen Nestor is not playing safety. It's Speedy back there.
Schreier gives it to Chabanowski, and he is going to be knocked down, but there's a flag down on the play. He was was brought down at the 39-yard line, and the officials are discussing what the flag was.
Chop block on Ligonier Valley. That'll set him back. So that play's nullified. It'll be 1st and 20.
Yeah, bad start for the Rams, moving in the wrong direction. They're going to say it's going to be 1st down and 25, 15-yard penalty.
Oh, it's a 15er. That's right, yeah, it is. Chop block.
So here's Schweier. Takes a snap, looks, throws it deep over the middle, and it's tipped down by the Chargers. Great play by the secondary. It'll be 2nd down and 25.
Almost got another one
But
there,
yeah.
tipped up in the air, and the Chargers almost came up with it. But big-time play downfield by the secondary. They've been all over that so far tonight.
Looking on the sidelines, I don't see Owen Nestor down there, unless I'm missing him.
2nd and 25 for the Rams. Schweier takes the snap. He's pressured, and he's going to try to step up, and instead he will be taken down. It's a great play. It's Isaiah Schultz with the sack, and it's 3rd down and long.
When you have Schultz and Cables coming off the edge, that's tough. Pocket collapses, and Shire steps up, but good job by Schultz. Cables didn't get to him, but Schultz gets to him.
3rd and 28 now for the Rams.
Yeah, Cables really created the pressure that made him
Made him
step up
in the
and then
pocket.
Stepped right into Schultz. That great double team there.
3rd down and 28.
Well, there's Nestor.
Schweier takes a high snap. He's going to give it to Jabanowski, and he makes a cut, and he's going to run all the way up to the 30-yard line. However, it'll still be 4th down and 15, and the Rams will punt.
And that's all you needed there by the Chargers. Just contain, wrap up, tackle, get yourself to 4th down here and be able to get this football back. And Ty, I hope you can hear me.
We're telepathically communing to you, Ty.
Well,
Mr. Hawkins.
I'm sure someone talked to him at the half.
Unless you can field it clean, let it go.
And the punt is up in the air.
Let it go. Get away.
He's going to take a hop, and Ty bobbles it, but he's able to hang on to it. So another just a tough exchange for Hawking, but the Chargers are going to get the ball.
My man, Ty. Oh.
That lump in my throat every time he does that.
Every single time. I'm like, my goodness.
He's exciting, but we don't need that kind of excitement. Did anybody bring the Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah, that's what we need. Everything up here. Holy smokes.
So the Chargers will start their first drive of the second half at their own 45.
10:03 left in the third quarter clock.
Cables had two to each side, and now Schultz will motion to the bottom. Takes the snap. Cables is going to keep it. He runs. He makes a man miss, and now he cuts to the outside, but he will be taken down at the Ram 48-yard line. Nice play by Cables.
Why not? Call his number again. Good delay. Keeper by Cables. Get some good blocking.
Picks up 7, 2nd and 3. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep running it till they prove they can stop it, guys.
That's right. Just make sure you hold on to the
Hold
football.
on to the ball.
2nd and 3. Cables has 3 to the bottom. Takes the snap. Pitches it to Chatfield. Chatfield trying to get the outside, but he won't. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 3 yards to the Charger 49-yard line.
And just couldn't hold that blocking on the outside there. That play has been successful for the Chargers tonight, but Chatfield just couldn't get to the outside and get away from those tacklers. And now you're in third and manageable. You got some weapons here. You got some options. You can throw a slant across the middle here. You can look to go to the sideline. I mean, I think the best opportunity here with the ball being in the middle of the field would be roll Cavels out and then have him make that decision whether he wants to run or throw the ball downfield.
Cavels takes the snap. He's going to roll to the left, and he's going to get a block from Speedy. He cuts it upfield, and he is going to get across the marker, and he's still going. Van Cavels is going to be brought down to the 20-yard line. What a play for the Chargers.
What a great job with the misdirection. Coming back to the other side is Cavels, and Speedy doing a heck of a job staying in front and blocking, and Cavels breaks free for a big-time run. No, I thought he was going to get in the end zone there, guys.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break that last tackle, and it was a great job by the Rams to keep him from getting any further. Yes, it is. It's 1st and 10 from the Rams 20.
Let's see if they go back to the Chatfield to the outside, or if you just keep it with Cavels right now. Again, don't risk it. Keep running the ball.
Cavels takes the snap, gives this one to Chatfield. He bounces to the outside, but he's not going to go anywhere vertically, and he'll be stopped right around the line of scrimmage.
That was just a high snap there. I think if it's a better snap and cleaner exchange, Chatfield might have an extra second to be able to break free there, but the gap closed pretty quick by the Rams.
They'll lose one there. The one thing I'm seeing different from Chatfield this week from last week, though, guys, is he's trying to get to the outside now. He's not cutting it up as soon as he gets the ball. Last week, as soon as he got the ball, he was cutting it upfield into the tacklers.
Right.
At least he's trying to get outside now. With his speed, that can work. It was funny last week. I kept getting texts. The PA announcer out at South Allegheny kept calling him Chapman.
Aroldis.
Yeah.
Does he throw 104 too?
We got equipment issue here with Schultz.
Is this the second time that this has happened tonight, though?
The official's looking at Schultz, and looks like he's looking on the helmet. Looks like we're ready to go. Oh, wait.
Well, they're going to talk.
I thought it was something earlier they talked about with his visor, and I'm wondering if they're questioning it again.
Well, you'd figure it's approved for play the first time, and that would be good enough.
Are you just trying to do anything to break up the rhythm
of
the Chargers
absolutely,
here?
absolutely. Now they're going to have a discussion.
Well, now they're bringing all the teams together.
Both teams, yeah. So this is interesting.
Is something going on out there, or extracurricular activities that we don't know about, or we didn't see?
Yeah, there might be a lot of anger between the two teams.
They must be talking some smack out there or something. You don't see this too often,
No,
do you?
this is it's a tight, you can see they're at a tight huddle for both the teams around the officials who are talking to. It's the referee that's in the middle talking to all the players. All the other officials are around the outside. Now they're breaking it up.
I mean, this is the time where you'd like to have a sideline reporter down there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could figure out what's going on.
Yeah, where's Matt Fargo when we need him?
Yeah, good have Matt Fargo on the sidelines. He's calling his own game. Here we go. 2nd and 11.
So after the discussion, Cavels takes the snap, throws, and it's caught by Schultz, and Schultz is knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So Chargers get something on 2nd down.
Yeah, and I like that play too. Good call. Schultz getting underneath there, and Cavels doing a good job staying in the pocket. Just pick up a couple yards there, and it breaks it up a little bit now because you've been running the ball so much. Now you get the ball in the air a little bit. But right now on 3rd down, you're obviously in 4-down territory. Got to be smart here. Maybe go back to Cavels, running the ball here.
This is 3rd and 6.
Cavels, high snap. He's going to keep it towards the outside. He's going to get over a tackler, and he has the first down to the 5-yard line. Another great play by Cables.
And the Chargers right now are just keeping their poise. They're managing the clock here. They're sharp. And Cables again picking up the yardage.
7.5 on the scoreboard clock here in the third quarter. First and goal for the Chargers.
Yeah, why not go back to the same play that they've scored on twice? One was called back. The other one they managed to capitalize and get that little triple option going on the run pass fake. Gonna have to burn a timeout.
Yeah, I think they will. Yep, there it is.
That's tough. That's not one you want to take now. I mean, I understand you need to because of the play clock, but.
Oh, that'll be the Chargers' first timeout of the half.
Now you need to get in the end zone and get some points, because if not, you don't want this to be a one-score game still with only 2 timeouts.
Hey, we want to thank our football sponsors, Brewer Airport Toyota, located at 8900 University Boulevard in Moon Township. You can contact them at 412-265-4743. We want to thank Doughboys Pizza, located at 508 Island Avenue in McKees Rocks. You can call them at 412-771-1030. And also, we want to thank Archangel Gabriel School. $7:13 on the scoreboard. Chargers took that timeout as the play clock was running down. No issues with the play clock here at Moon Stadium this week. 2 weeks ago, they had some issues. I was talking to Coach Rod, who does the play clock, and he said one official was supposed to give them the signal, wasn't doing anything, and they were watching that official. He wasn't doing anything. They kept saying they needed to start the clock, and it wasn't getting started because the one official wasn't giving the signal.
Just some miscommunication from the field up to the booth here.
Yeah.
So Cables has 3 to the bottom from the Ram 5-yard line. First down and goal. Takes the snap. It's an option, and he flips it over, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Chargers.
I thought I saw a flag go in, but nope, they're saying it's good.
And it's going to be good. It could have been an illegal forward pass, but instead they're going to say he was behind the line, and the Chargers take a 20-7 lead.
Yeah, that had to be really close. I mean, I knew they were drawing it up to be able to run the pitch play there, and the Rams dug it out, but Cables must have stayed behind the line, and good pitch over the top of a Rams defender, and great catch by Swaggart.
Well, as long as you got one part of your body that's even on the line of scrimmage, you're allowed to throw it forward. And Cables must have had like his back heel on there or something. And they'll give him the touchdown, and now Altmar on for the extra point. He's 2 for 2 so far today. And the snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Chargers now have a 21-7 lead with 7:07 to go here in the third quarter.
2-score lead for the Chargers now. That makes it nice here in the third.
That was a big-time drive by the Chargers, too. Take some time off the clock. They didn't make any mistakes there, no penalties. They were able to call their own number and do exactly what they wanted. It was great execution all the way around. Good points for the Chargers here. Go up 2 scores.
Again, we want to remind you the long road game next week will be on the OLSH Sports Network as usual, as the Chargers travel out to take on Apollo Ridge, the Vikings. Another section game.
If we're not shying away from the road, but you know, if you're too tired to hit the road late at night, you can always tune in here.
We got you covered.
Same setup for Ligonier Valley. Jabanowski to the top of your screen when the camera pans down there, and down low is Owens.
Altmar kicks it away, and it's fielded by Owens at the 6-yard line. He's running up the field, and what a good hit there by the Chargers to stop him in his tracks. at the 21-yard line.
My man Harris,
Was that
big
Harris?
time hit. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was.
he's tough.
He just sticks out a hand and just knocks him over.
I mean, that's a big boy out there, Harris. He comes up limping a little bit here.
He's fired up. I'll tell you what. He's fun to watch.
He is. He's a ball hawk. He's got good skill.
So Shire is going to go back under center for at least the first play of this drive. Jablonski in the backfield.
In motion.
Takes the snap, pitches it out, and he's going to try to get around the Chargers, but he won't. He's going to lose maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Cables with the tackle in the backfield.
Can you tell that the Chargers watch some great film here?
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're just dialed in on these run plays by the Rams, and they haven't been tricked all night. Good job again, funneling him and keeping him behind the sticks. But, man, the Chargers' defense, run defense, has been great.
And Jablonski, that's a dynamic runner out there, so they're doing a good job. I said it before. Can't say it enough.
Shire under center on 2nd down. Takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off. And the Chargers are right there at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of 1 to get back to the original line, but it'll be 3rd down and 10.
There's big-time hits after big-time hits by the Chargers' defense right now.
Nestor coming up from defensive back position to make the stop, a gain of 1.
We're just under 6 minutes here to go in the 3rd quarter.
And the one thing I will say, the Rams, the way their offense is built, you get up 2 scores here with the time ticking, and you're playing defense like this, it's going to be hard for the Rams to be able to manage to score and get points and get down the field because they don't throw it that often.
Right, but that's what I would be leery of right now, that little flip.
Shire, he's going to throw, and it's going to be caught right around the sticks.
I think it's going to be short, guys.
He's going to be about a yard short, but you'd imagine that the Rams are going to stay on the field.
Yeah, they're going to try to go for it here because I think they just believe the way their offense is run. They know that they got to manage to keep this drive alive and try to get some points.
They are keeping the offense out there. Shire getting the play, coming into the huddle with it. 4th and 1 on their own 30-yard line.
Can't get caught sleeping here with Jablonski. Know when he goes in motion, the ball is probably 90% going towards him.
Yeah, you would think.
Let's see if the Chargers can stand up here. 4th down and 1. Shire trying to draw off the Chargers. We got 2 seconds on the play clock, and we're going to get a timeout by Ligonier Valley with 4:29 to go in the 3rd quarter.
See if they change their mind here and don't go for it. Maybe it was just something to draw them off sides, and now they might not. But either way, the Chargers got to be ready for anything.
Down to 4, just under 4.5 here in the 3rd.
Well, you'd imagine given their position in the ball game, they wouldn't call that timeout unless they were going to go for it because they're down 2 scores. They're going to need to get the ball back as many times as they can.
Right. Yeah, if anything, they would have took the penalty and just punted the ball away. So you got a great point there, Grant. But, I think they're going for it for sure. They're going to bring in their best play that they have for Jablonski.
Yeah. You got to imagine it's going to be in his hands.
All eyes got to be on him. I would find it hard to believe that they would use him as a decoy here and go a different route.
No, they're bunching everybody up. There's
put everybody in the box.
Shire in a very tight formation. And we're going to get a flag prior to the snap, and it's going to be on the Chargers. And it'll be enough to give the Rams a big 1st down on 4th down and 1.
And that's what the Rams wanted there. Just bunch them up, get the Chargers all in the box there, and they got them to jump and get the easy 1st down.
All right, new set of downs. Chargers need to settle down. not an issue. Somebody probably flinched.
Yeah, I mean, now it's just flush it, next play. Got to get a stop here, keep him behind the sticks.
1st and 10 for Shire, under center at the 35-yard line. Takes the snap, pitches it to Jablonski, and he is going to not get much. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
They love that play, keeping him in motion and swinging it out to him with a quick pitch and getting some blocking upfield. But again, the Chargers all over it.
It's almost like the Chargers are in the huddle. They know what's coming. It's just a matter of can they tackle him.
Yeah, it's like clockwork.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like, hey, he's coming to this side. Now they're going to flip it. He's going to come to the far side.
I believe the way they're playing it, there's probably a spy on Jovanovski, and he's, wherever he goes,
Right.
There's a player on the other side that's mirroring him.
Shire, under center, has a motion man, and he's going to hand it off, and they're going to get up there, breaking some tackles, and now trying to push the pile forward. He's going to get up to the 41-yard line. Nice play for the Rams, but there's a flag down.
Duncan Faust with the carry.
I think it was holding.
I think it was thrown right at the snap.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a
Procedure. False start. I'd push him back. I'd make him go the extra yards. That's what's going to happen.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15 here for the Rams. 3:34 to go in the 3rd quarter.
In that rolling clock. If you're the Chargers, you like that clock moving.
Yeah.
And Shire takes the snap, throws. It's going to be caught.
Oh.
And no, they're going to say it was dropped incomplete. Looked like he had it, but couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down and 15.
Good press coverage over there on the far side by the Chargers. And again, can't give up anything over your head here. Make sure you're dialed in.
Couldn't tell if that was Nestor or Swaggart over there on the
I think it was
coverage.
Swaggart over there.
3rd and 15. Now a little bit of confusion for the Rams.
Shire under center. Takes the snap. And he's going to keep it, and he is not going to go anywhere. It'll be, they'll say he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll be 4th down and 15 here, and the Rams will have to punt it back to the Chargers.
Nestor with another tackle in the backfield.
The Rams trying a little trickery there with the reverse. And Chargers sniffed it out. Good tackle in the open field. And
Okay, Ty. Either catch it clean or let it go.
I mean, you'd imagine
My heart can't take much more.
that he'd get it by now. The punt is going to land at the 45, and Ty is not. He just keeps backing up, and it'll be down at the Charger 29-yard line. And that's where they'll take over with 2:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll pay 21-7 advantage.
Hey, once again, I want to remind you it's senior night here at Moon Stadium. We want to send congratulations out to all our senior football players, senior cheerleaders, and their families, both here and at home. Best wishes for all of them from all of us here in the OLSH Sports Network. By the way, you have Grant Kalish on the call and Christian Harbaugh here in the booth along with myself. I'm OLSH. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody.
1st and 10 from the 29. Cavils has 3 to the bottom, takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off, and that is going to be a big loss for the Chargers. Back to the 25-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4, and 2nd down and 14 coming up.
Yeah, and right now for the Chargers, you can't be behind the sticks here.
Yeah.
I mean, you want the time to keep running, but you don't want anything behind the sticks or no penalties here. Try to keep this drive alive.
Guys, that play just looked dysfunctional from the beginning, almost like a confusion on the handoff there.
Yeah, and honestly, for the Chargers, I mean, everything's been so executed well this first half and second half so far.
Cables takes the snap. He throws, and it's caught by Hawking, who's going to be brought down right away back at the original line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 10.
You know, Hawkins just finding the soft spot in that zone, another comeback route. Good job of Cables getting it on, finding them. Let this clock tick a little bit. I would go with something a little bit more conservative here. 3rd and 10, I mean, don't want to take no chances. At this point, you don't want no turnover on this side of the field. So if you're Cables and you don't have anything, throw that thing a mile into the stands.
I would not even be unhappy.
Takes the snap, he drops it, picks it up, pumps, and now he throws, and it's going to be caught downfield. What a play by Cables. It's Schultz on the reception to the 45-yard line.
Wow, big time by Cables. They fumbled a snap, having a little bit of trouble. It was a high snap. Fumbles it and finds Schultz. Way to keep it.
Ice in the veins there by Cables. But, guys, I was getting ready to say I wouldn't be unhappy if Cables kept it and ran.
Right.
That play's been getting a lot. And here he throws it out there for a 15-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
I thought when he once he fumbled it, I thought he was going to pick it up and just run it.
Yeah,
but
I did too.
He found Schultz down there, and he said, hey, why not? I'm going to put this on the numbers.
Cables takes the snap, hands it off. It's some trickery, reverse to Hawking, and Hawkins is going to get the edge, and he's going to make a man miss, and he's going to be down around the 40-yard line in Ram territory, and it's a great play for the Chargers, 1st down.
Wow, and those are the kind of things the Chargers can do with the athletes on the side. Man, hand it off to Chatfield there, and good little end reverse to Ty and get him out and open flat, and picks up the 1st down.
And that play was the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chargers on the move, and they hold the advantage on the scoreboard, 21-7, as we have the 4th quarter coming up next. Welcome you back here to Moon High School Stadium. It's the Chargers leading the Rams by 14 points, and they're going to have the ball at the 40-yard line as they look to continue a great stretch of offensive possessions here from basically the midway point of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, the Chargers have been doing a great job so far in this game of being able to execute on offense, and they've found something here with the run game, and it's opened up a little bit of the passing game, and they've made some big-time plays downfield. But right now, everything's in your favor. The pace has been played your way. You've been controlling this clock. You're up 2 scores here. You got to be smart. Can't turn the football over, but take some more time off this clock.
I just realized something, guys. Up to this point, there's been 4 touchdowns in this game. All of them been scored to the end zone to our right. This is the first time that there's an opportunity here the way the Chargers are going to get one on the left.
And Cables is going to get the entire defensive line to jump.
But did the Chargers go first?
Yeah, were they drawn off?
Nope.
And they were not. So good job by Cables to pick up 5 yards before 1st down. It'll be 1st and 5.
Nicely done. Colby Swigert, we talk about him and what a great pickup he was. He transferred over from Seat LaSalle last year and started to come into his own with the Chargers and then broke his leg, and he's having a great season this year.
Takes the snap, under pressure, he throws. It's caught by Schultz, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers, 35 yards.
Wow, and the Rams defense just bit on the fake, and Schultz gets behind the defense, just on that streak route, and good job by Cavels to throw a bullet, and we talked about it. That chemistry has been there, but tonight with the Chargers running the ball so much, the Rams bit on that fake and right over the top to Schultz for a touchdown.
Yeah, that defense biting on that run. Schultz was wide open. There was nobody within 10 yards of him when he caught that ball.
Here comes Altmar for the extra point. 3 for 3 on the day.
That's Schultz's third touchdown of the year. He hasn't, in all his career, he never had a touchdown until this year, and he's got 3 of them this year.
Snap is down, and the kick is up. It is through, and it is good. And the Chargers have a 28-7 lead here in the fourth quarter. 11:53 to go.
There you see the
ball
scoreboard.
game.
There you see the scoreboard, both ours and at the field.
Now, one thing I could say, fellas, is that the Chargers, we talked about it earlier, breakout game from the offense, right? And so far, here it is, and this is the kind of stuff that we thought that they could be doing the last couple weeks, and it just hasn't put it together. But tonight, they're figuring stuff out, and it's coming all together for them.
And to put the marriage all together, the defense is pitching a shutout, guys.
Absolutely, and again, we've had that a couple times this year where the defense has been great, only giving up a special teams touchdown tonight.
Yep. And that's really been their that was their biggest play for the Rams, was that special teams play.
Yeah, they haven't got anything other than that. I mean, I'd like to see how many first downs they got, because it can't be very
that many, no.
So Altmar will kick it away.
And that was the first touchdown scored to our left tonight.
You just called that,
Yes,
too.
I did.
And it is going to be dropped. And now it's picked up by the Rams, and they're running up the sideline, and he's going to get a nice gain on a play that could have been a disaster. He's going to get up to the 34, and the Rams once again have decent starting field position.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to come back in this game, Rams are going to have to score fast. So the Chargers got to know that they got to start throwing the ball a little bit. Got to be able to communicate that.
Yeah, I think it'll take them a little bit out of their comfort zone. But the Chargers, again, you can't let off the gas on your defense. You just got to play the game.
Right.
So Schweier will be in the gun at the 33-yard line to start the drive. Takes the snap. He's going to have a quick throw.
And no, there's a flag.
And there's a flag down.
I think they weren't set. I don't think they were set. Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty quick snap there, and it's going to be a false start on the Rams. It'll be first down and 15.
And the Rams been digging themselves a little bit of a hole tonight with these penalties.
I've been watching the Charger defensive backfield. They've moved Nestor. He's always been their safety. They've moved him up to a corner, and they moved Speedy back in the safety position.
I like the adjustment.
Yeah.
Schweier takes the snap, and he hands it off for a gain of 2 yards. That's Jabanowski on the carry, and he's been pretty quiet out of the backfield.
Yeah, to say the least. That's an understatement.
And that was, again, another big-time hit by the Chargers. Their defense has been all over it tonight. They've been able to wrap up and tackle in space.
2nd and 13 from the 30-yard line. Schweier takes the snap, gives it to Jabanowski, and he is going to wrestle through the pile, and he's going to get up to the 37-yard line. So that's a better game there for the Rams, but it's still going to be 3rd down.
And again, for the Chargers, this time ticking is good too. So you don't mind if they keep running the football here.
Yeah, they're up by 3 scores with 10:40 to go. So as long as it's a slow drive, it's going to be good for the Chargers.
Right.
3rd down and 7. Schweier takes the snap. He looks. He throws, and it is intercepted.
It is
by the
intercepted.
Chargers. I was wondering if he was in bounds. Yes, he was.
Swigert. Or was it? Yeah.
No,
Nestor.
Owen Nestor on the pick. Al, you were saying he's been quiet, but he gets that one.
And here he goes with 2 big-time plays, and he gets a turnover here, and good job jumping around, and they called it out coming back to the sticks on the curl route on the sideline, and Nestor just jumped it.
Guys, we interviewed him, one of the first players we interviewed beginning of the season, and he said, oh, we got a Charger down, but he said one of the things that he really wanted to do this year was get a pick. So
there you go.
Mr. Owen Nestor, there's your pick. That was a great one, too.
That was awesome. Yeah, he just timed that right. He played great defense, great coverage on the sideline, jumped the route, good hands, was able to stay in bounds, good feet.
Yeah, that was really the only question was could he stay in bounds? And, you know, we were waiting for the official to make the signal, and then he started to do that signal for time, and you knew it was a pick, and another big play for the Chargers.
Looks like somebody's down here.
Aaron Massey is the Charger that's on the turf. The 6'2", 315-pound junior.
Good to see him get up and walk off the field here.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just a little tweak and he can rest it up. But the Chargers have the ball.
Yep, they'll start
in Ram territory.
At the Ram 45-yard line. And back for the Chargers is Christian Bush.
Oh, in the backfield.
Cables takes the snap, pitches it to Bush. Bush trying to get to the outside, and he cannot. He is met by a convoy of Rams, and he will lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and that play's worked several times tonight for the Chargers, and Bush just couldn't get past that last defender to cut back up the field. But I like the opportunity for Bush here to get in, get a little bit of time, run the football.
Just under 10 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Christian Bush getting a few snaps here in the backfield, giving Mar Chatfield a break. You see Chatfield chatting away down on the sidelines.
2nd and 13. Cables fakes the pitch, and now he's going to try to run up the line, and he's going to be brought down for a gain of a yard, but it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Oh, they are going to give him a yard.
And right now, just got to play it smart here. You got a good lead, obviously, and time's ticking, but you don't want anything bad injuries happening here or anything crazy happening like that.
You know what? Without a doubt here, what I would do is if they don't get the first down, I'd punt it. Make the Rams, they haven't shown they've been able to go the length of the field. Make the Rams go the length of the field here.
Cables takes the snap. He looks. He steps up in the pocket, and now he goes to the right, trying to shake off a defender. Looks, points, throws it down the field, and it's incomplete. Van Cables with the acrobatics in the backfield, but couldn't quite have the connection downfield, 4th down.
Man, if he would have seen Ty was just standing down there.
Yeah, he was.
Going like it's like fish out of water.
The only problem was Ty wasn't in his line of sight. He was more toward the center, middle of the field, and when you're running that to that side of the sideline,
it's tough.
Yeah,
to be able to stop and plan and throw, and he was under a little bit of pressure there. But I like how Cables was able to navigate through that defense a little bit to keep the play alive, and almost came up with the 1st down anyways. But here you go, Al.
Yep,
Get a good punt by Patty.
Yep. And again, kick it away from Jovanovski.
Altmar has a tough snap. He picks it up.
He does get it away.
And gets it away.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a bounce, and it'll die right around the 15-yard line. So Altmar keeps it away from Jabinowski and creates a long field for the Rams.
That's perfect. That was played perfectly by the Chargers. The only thing would have been better if the Chargers could have pushed it down and gotten a score.
Yeah, right. But right now, good punt by Patty.
So flag down.
It looks like it's against the Chargers. They're looking over toward the Ligonier Valley sidelines for what they want to do. What's going on here? Do, 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 do.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to do it again, boys.
Well, we're still yet to get a signal, and it's going to be a hold.
On Ligonier Valley.
So
the Chargers punt team goes back on the field, and they come back off, because if it's against Ligonier Valley.
yeah, it depends on if it was before or after the punt.
Right. That's probably what they were talking about.
And
It looks like it's after the punt, so that'll back up from the spot. So Ligonier Valley will have the ball, but that'll back him up from the 15. It should be back on the 7.5-yard line, right?
Yep, and it looks like that's where the referee is marching the ball to right now.
So even better for the Chargers on that punt.
Yeah. And like you said, Al, make them go the length of the field.
They've proven they haven't been able to do it tonight.
Right.
Yeah, this is a very long field here, 93 yards with 8:22 to go, and they'd have to do it three times to tie this game
You
up.
got to do it quick here. So obviously they're passing.
Speedy playing center field for the Chargers.
Yeah, just don't let anything get over your head here.
First down and 10. Schweier takes the snap, hands it off. Chabanowski is going to get about 3, and it'll be second down.
I'm surprised here to see that the Rams aren't able to put the ball in the air. I mean, I understand that that's not your game plan, but down 3 scores with 8 minutes left.
They've done it a couple times trying to push it downfield, and a couple times it's been intercepted. So I'd be kind of like leery of that too.
Well, maybe they're just trying to establish the run, get the Chargers up a little bit, and then they're going to throw.
Get out from the shadow of their goal post, yeah.
And they're going to hand it off again on this play. It's trying to bounce to the outside, trying to get the corner, and he will not, but he is going to get a nice gain to the 25-yard line. First down, Rams.
Well, that was the first probably good run of this second half for Jablonowski. Finally breaks free and gets to the outside a little bit. But the Chargers still do a good job keeping them up from breaking free and getting a touchdown.
You're right, Christian. That was by far his longest run from scrimmage, and he's coming out of the game.
Yep, so they're probably going to go to the air now. About 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Schweier takes a high snap, and he is going to hand it off. And the Rams are going to fall forward to about the 32-yard line. That was Aaron Denson on the carry.
And the Chargers are okay with this. Just let the time keep ticking.
Yeah.
Keep them in bounds. That's fine. If you're going to keep handing the ball off, down 3 scores with just 7 minutes left.
Just stop him, make them, if they do get a first down, make them have to go 3-4 plays to get that first down.
And they're not even in a hurry up, so they keep huddling. They're taking more time off the clock for themselves.
Under 6.5 to go.
Schweier takes the snap, hands it off again, looking to make a cut. He will not, and the Chargers are all over that.
Schultz was all over that.
Harris almost came in late and got a fumble. They were ripping at the ball there and just didn't come up with it.
He will get enough for a first down, but that clock's still running under 6 minutes.
And keep in mind, like you guys said, they're 3 scores behind the Chargers, so Chargers are perfectly fine with this.
Yeah, you're okay with this. As long as you don't give up a big run,
right.
You're good.
The big hitter play, yep.
Swire takes another bad snap, and he is just going to get demolished in the backfield back to the 30-yard line. So the Chargers take advantage of the bad snap, and it'll be 2nd down and 14.
My Cavels
That's
coming
15.
in on that hit.
Yeah, it'll mark him back at the 30. That's 2nd and 15.
Shire's going to feel that one in the morning.
Yeah, you could see when he bobbled that snap, you saw those happy feet, and the Charger just gobbled him up.
Right.
Under 5 minutes, Swire pitches it out, trying to make a cut, and he's going to get to the outside. Oh, and he's just tripped up right there. Great play by the Chargers to save a home run.
I thought I saw a flag. Maybe, did I?
I don't see a flag, but Speedy with a shoestring tackle to save Jablanowski from getting to the end zone. And Speedy, like you said, Al, making that adjustment, playing in the safety slot. And he's been pretty good there all night. Hasn't let anything get behind him or past him.
They're down at 4.
We're going to get a timeout here by the Chargers with 4:14 to go. And the Chargers looking to get their defense set as they have a 21-point lead in the 4th quarter.
Hey, join us at Ladies Night Out, sponsored by the OLSH Prom Committee on Friday, October 4th at Highmark Stadium. Now, tickets are $45, which includes food, signature drink, and door prizes. You can visit www.olsh.org/ladiesnightout. That's all one word for more details. And if you're interested in supporting our OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities.
Right here, the Rams, they're going to have 3rd down and 4, and they've had a really nice first quarter drive, but the problem is it's not the first quarter, it's the 4th quarter, and they're down by 3 scores.
Yeah, remember this started at the 7-yard line.
Swire takes the snap, hands it off, and he is going to be stopped. He's going to gain a yard, but it's going to be 4th down here as the clock ticks under 4 minutes.
And the Chargers doing what they want to do here. Keep the clock running, keep them in bounds, keep tackling them.
Under 4 minutes to go. Are they going to punt it away? It looks like they are. As Mark Jablanowski is the punter, is back in position, and Ty goes back there, and Speedy limping off the field.
Yeah, Ty looking for some redemption, and the punt is away.
Almost blocked.
Schultz almost got another one.
He's going to pick it up. Another dangerous pickup at the 23, but once again it works out for the Chargers. And they're going to take over with 3:27 after the Rams wave the white flag.
Pretty much, Grant, you'd think if they were really trying to win this one, they would have gone for it there.
Yeah,
4th and 3.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think at the beginning of that drive, when they just were like, we're going to run the football, they kind of were, waving the white flag there.
Yeah.
Because you got to be able to throw the ball. And I get what you said, Al, that obviously they threw 3 picks tonight, but,
But, and I was thinking, like Grant said, they were in the shadow of the goalpost. Let's run it out there, get some room. But once they got it out around the 30-yard line, I'm thinking, they should have been throwing the ball.
Kept running the ball.
Yeah, it's better to try than quit, but the Rams thought otherwise. So the Chargers will not have Cavels back there at quarterback, and they're going to hand it off here. It's a nice run up to the 31-yard line.
Job by Bush there. Good run. We got freshman J.J. Hayden in there receiving that snap.
Yeah, J.J. Hayden getting the honor of mop-up duty with 3 minutes left.
Gotta love to see that, though. Take some snaps back there at the quarterback position. Get your opportunity. Get comfortable a little bit, especially being a freshman. Got athletic ability.
You're saying he's the quarterback of the future, guys.
Right.
Hayden takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, and it's going to be a big loss on that play for the Chargers. Back to the 27-yard line. It'll be 3rd down.
And think about this. This is going to be your backfield. Bush and
Yeah.
J.J. Hayden, could be the future here. 2 freshmen who I think have great talent and good smarts.
Makes it 3rd down and 6. And again, we said it before, Chargers perfectly happy with this. Clock is running, closing in on 2 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah, and the Rams aren't going to try to probably even stop it unless they really have to.
J.J. Hayden at the quarterback.
3rd and 6. Hayden takes the snap. He's going to hand it off again. And the Chargers are going to lose yardage again back to the 25-yard line. But clock going to keep running at 1:40, and they'll punt it away in the waning seconds of the ball game.
Guys, the Chargers are going to go to 2-2 overall, 1-1 in section. And as you said earlier, Grant, Ligonier Valley will fall to 1-1 in section. They're going to go to 2-3 overall. So just what the Chargers ordered before this game on senior night, get the win and get themselves back in the hunt.
Yeah, this was a good filming game,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
You needed it. Breakout game for the Chargers. Get the confidence up.
Shabanowski is back there for the Rams. Altmar gets the punt. It's a high punt, and it's going to be a fair catch, and he dropped the ball. It's going to be picked up by the Rams, I believe.
Yeah, I think the Rams did get it. They did.
And they will start their drive at their own 45-yard line with 55 seconds left, and we'll see how much they want to do with this.
So as much as we've been holding our breath with Ty,
They did it a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
That's 2 times that Javelinowski's
muffed it.
and they've been able to fall on it. But, man, special teams, these last couple weeks, we've seen special teams touchdowns. We've seen special teams turnovers.
Chargers take their final timeout with 55 seconds left. So Ligonier Valley comes in and make the 2-hour and 45-minute drive down here to the Moon, and they're going to go away with a loss.
Yeah, that's a tough bus ride back.
Yeah, it's going to be a long, quiet bus ride back.
It is.
Yeah, they're not going to have much to say, but the Chargers' big win here. You only get 6 section games, and you can't lose your first 2.
No, this is huge win for the Chargers. And again, I think this could be a turning point to their season. I really think they figured some stuff out tonight. They started to, get some chemistry going. And, man, Chatfield, he's a difference maker out there, because even if you're not giving him the ball every time, he's a threat.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time you snap the ball, and now you're figuring out that Cavels can, use his feet, pick up some yardage.
They know they're going to have to put a spy on him.
Right. The line was good, really good tonight.
Yeah, they
got
did.
some blocks up front.
They
the
did.
freshman Andrew Fuller will be under center for the Rams with 55 seconds left. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's a nice play for the Rams, a little bit of a burst. He's going to gain 12. Chargers definitely want to make that tackle. You don't want to give up the defensive shutout at this point in the game.
Yeah, but the clock's going to run. They might have one more play, maybe 2.
Fuller takes the snap, hands it off. It's another nice play. Flag down. He has a lane, and he is going to run all the way down to the 17-yard line. We'll check the flag.
I think it's coming back, though, guys.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah. False start on Ligonier Valley.
30 seconds left here. And the Chargers got lucky on that one. They got a lot of their reserves in there They don't want to hear that in the film room about that kind of play at the end of a ball game.
Yeah, definitely not.
Coach Militzer putting in some players that don't see the field too often here, some of the younger players, and that's hard to say. Chargers are very young.
1st and 15, Fuller.
They run the same play.
Gonna hand it off again, and it's another nice gain. He's still going, and he's going to get up to the 37-yard line, 15 seconds left. The clock is running, and you'd imagine that would be it. But we'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your OLSH Chargers have won this game against Ligonier Valley by a final score of 28-7. And the Chargers pick up a big win, move to 1-1 in section play, and they play a complete ball game on both ends.
Yeah, big time game by the Chargers tonight. Way to come in here and protect home field and got the offense going, scored 28 points. Defense did a heck of a job keeping the Rams out of the end zone, and only that special teams punt return was the only points for the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams score first on that punt return, make it 7-0. The Chargers score 28 unanswered, and I agree with you guys. I mean, it seems like something clicked tonight. It finally come together, and those plays that were missing by an inch or a hold or an offsides didn't happen tonight, and the Chargers prevailed in convincing fashion, guys.
Yeah, they really did, and I think if they can manage to take some good things from tonight and keep stacking on this and working on it in practice, go back, watch it on film, and you're able to dial in and see, hey, man, this play worked, these couple movements worked, and then on the defensive end, hey, man, we were really good out there tonight, and, 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions tonight. Defense was really good, but one thing, credit the line, too, both defense and offensive line. Defensive line did a good job at containing and controlling the line of scrimmage, and the offensive line did a heck of a job on the other side. And Cable's got great protection tonight, and he was able to, make some things happen with his feet.
All right, we'll step aside, gather our thoughts, and we'll put a lid on this one here on senior night at Moon Stadium for the Chargers as they were victorious 28-7 over the Ligonier Valley Rams. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back to wrap this one up.
And we welcome you back here to Moon Stadium, where the Chargers just defeated the Rams by a final score of 28-7. And the Chargers really whip a complete win on both offense and defense, with the only score for the Rams coming on special teams.
Yeah, it's you guys both said it. A very complete game. The Rams jump out in front. Joe Blasky punt return for the touchdown. The only points that the Rams will get tonight, and then the Chargers, 28 unanswered points. I think a couple of the things that the Chargers did tonight that was different from before is they used Cable's legs on keepers, and Chapman. Or Chapman. Let's see, I did it. Mar Chatfield.
Chatfield.
They got me saying it from last week.
You.
Mar Chatfield finally getting in the groove. I mean, it's only his second game, but he's figuring it out. He's making the cuts at the right time now, and boy, he had a nice game himself. Colby Swigert, Schultz, all with big games. It was just I mean, everybody contributing tonight, and Chargers come away with a great victory on senior night.
No, it was a terrific victory for the Chargers. Again, hopefully this jumpstarts something special to this season. But Cavels, again, he did it all tonight. Great job on the defensive end. And then obviously from the quarterback position, ran with his legs. He made some good plays downfield with it, able to connect with Schultz and Speedy and those guys downfield. But, yeah, like you said, Chatfield being a difference maker here. Again, having number 4, Speedy Davis, back is good, and having him healthy and being able to, again, put him in a safety position where he was really good on defense tonight, and then also being able to get a touchdown. And I think that'll make him feel good going into next week. But, yeah, the Chargers just got to build on this now.
Yeah, Cables pitches 2 touchdown passes, throws 1 interception, but so be it. He threw that little jump pass at the goal line, on the 5-yard line, right at the line of scrimmage, and got it in there. And the other one to Schultz, a 35-yard touchdown pass to Schultz. And Schultz and Cables proven to be quite the combo this year for the Chargers in the passing game.
Definitely. And that pass to Schultz was awesome, too, because they were running the ball so well, and the Rams bit on the fake, and Schultz just wide open down in the slot on that great streak route.
Yeah, and let's not forget, as the Chargers move forward, they had that rough patch, but they were really playing the cream of the crop of high school football, and now they're going to start to play some, basically human teams, right? They're going to play like a normal football team. They're going to go out there, and I think they're going to be very successful against these other opponents.
Well, don't forget, we're on the road next week to Apollo Ridge. Go up to Apollo. Owens Field is the place. Next week, 7 o'clock, we'll get on the air about 1:15. And if you can't make the trip, we'll bring the game to you. And don't forget, in 2 weeks, it's homecoming right here at Tiger Stadium, but it'll be on Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock. Mark your calendars. It's not a Friday because Moon Tigers have their homecoming on Friday night. I'll be here for that game for other reasons, but we'll be here on Saturday afternoon for the Chargers taking on South Park. The Eagles come in, and that'll be another tough test for the Chargers. But as it is, tonight the Chargers come away with a victory on senior night. Congratulations to all the senior cheerleaders and football players here for Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, as the Chargers come away with a nice victory over the Ligonier Valley Rams, 28-7, and we wish all the Ligonier Valley fans safe travels back to their home base, way up 2 hours and 45 minutes away, and we'll see them next year. We'll make that same trek. But the Chargers win 28-7 over Ligonier Valley here on senior night. We wish everybody well, stay safe, and we'll see you next week right here on the OLSH Sports Network.